What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another exciting Art of War stream match. I'm John Lennon, live bringing you the forces of the White Scars going up against Jack Harpster's Drukhari.
Evil raiders from Kamarog.
That's exactly what they are.
That's exactly what they are. I'm just describing my forces accurately. They're evil and they're raiders and they're from Kamarog.
Yeah, that's completely true.
Yeah, that's accurate.
We're really excited for this game. This is going to be a classic Space Marine versus Drukhari matchup. This is one that we've done plenty of times, but both of these armies have had some significant changes from the last time we played a good old-fashioned White Scars into Drukhari. So I'm really hyped for this one. It should be a lot of fun. For everyone watching this, well, we appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button. Please share this with your friends and subscribe as well. Check out the link below in the description where you can get a full free trial to the War Room. So if you want to get full access right now, see what we're all about, now is the best time to sign up. All right, Jack, you hyped? You ready? You excited?
Ah! That's my rating noise.
That's the rating noise.
That's my rating noise.
Fantastic.
Ah!
All right, so we're going to be playing this as Mission 33 on our own custom Art of War terrain setup.
I've been really liking our own terrain setup. I think it's very good.
I think it is really, really solid. Before we go too much of this game, though, let's take 1 second to talk about Warpfire Minis.
Warpfire Minis. We know them. You know them. We love them. Warpfire Minis.
Yep. Warpfire Minis is our wonderful miniature sponsor. That's where we get a lot of our miniatures. They have an incredible stock, so make sure you check out their website. You can get free shipping in the continental United States, and they have almost everything in stock.
Yep. They ship very quickly, and they take your old, dinged up models that you've had in your closet for days, weeks, months, years, and they will take them and exchange them to you for store credit, and you can get things shipped right out to you post haste. You just send them a list of what you got, mail it into them, and they'll give you a value for it.
Exactly.
And they've taken my garbage models, and they've taken Nick's garbage models, so they will take yours.
They're just awesome like that. All right, so you ready to talk about this game?
Absolutely.
All right, so let's start off by talking about my list. So in this White Scar list, there's notably one guy in there who is a little bit different. He's in my Lord of War slot. And
Rabute is not like the others.
Yeah, Rabute Gaiman is just hanging out in my White Scar list. I actually think he's a really cool value add to White Scars because he is a 12-inch aura of +1 advance and charge for Imperium. I honestly just think that that's really good value because White Scars already have an aura of +1 advance and charge. And with that aura, that means that my whole army is +2 to advance and charge. And because I'm White Scars, I can advance and charge. So
you go very, very fast.
Yeah, I am very, very, very fast.
What is it, 12-inch aura?
It's a 12-inch aura off of Guilliman, which is also a 12-inch aura of reroll 1s, which does help me pay a little bit less of the character tax because Space Marines are trying to get as many units as possible right now. Kind of having the reroll 1s built in means that I can just take a Lieutenant as my only HQ, have reroll 1s to hit, reroll 1s to wound, call it a day. So going into the list of the White Scar part now, I have a Lieutenant in Reaver armor with Rites of War and the Vox Spiritum. This helps improve all of his auras and can even help him turn off objective secured because he is a Reaver. So he has an awesome stratagem for that. Then I've got 2 squads of Infiltrators, 3 Landspeeder Tornadoes hanging out in the fast attack slot.
Those are pretty good. Just
cheap, fast skirmish units. They'll reroll 1s if Guilliman is nearby. They're mainly just there to be a little bit of extra damage in a bunch of different spots, and I just like having fast units in White Scars.
Oh, they're very good.
Then dedicated transports, I have a Rhino and a Landspeeder Storm. Of course, those are there to transport units. In the elite slot, I've got 2 5-man Vanguard veterans. Both are 5 Lightning Claws, 4 Storm Shields, and an Honor Blade on the Sergeant. I have a full 10-man brick of Thunderhammer Storm Shield Terminators. Trying to just take advantage of the fact that with +2 advance and charge, they're significantly faster than in other armies, and they are still relatively cheap. I used to use Blade Guard for similar units, but when they made these cheaper than Blade Guard, I caved in and took them instead.
Yeah, I can see that. The only issue I would see here is that you don't, I believe, have a source of full rerolls to hit.
I don't, but I have enough CP that I'm willing to spend the 1 CP +1 to hit when I need to.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because of Guilliman, I actually have a lot of CP to work with.
Yeah, you'll get +1 to hit, so you're hitting on 3s again, rerolling 1s. That is generally good enough.
Generally good enough is kind of the plan of them. They're not really there as a massive damage dealing unit, but also in Assault Doctrine, they're damage 4, so I don't need that many attacks to go through to do what I need to do.
Not really, no.
Then I've just got 5 scouts to go in the Storm, a Primaris Apothecary with the Plume of the Planesrunner, that's my aura of +1 advance and charge, as well as a Justiciar with the Imperium Sword and the Armor Indomitus. Just trying to make a little bit better of a combat character to kind of hang out, give some fight last. I haven't run a Justiciar and White Scars in a while, so I figured it was kind of worth trying him out again.
Yep.
And then I just have 2 squads of 5 Devastators. Each one is a Multi-Melta, Combi-Melta, Thunderhammer, and 3 Grav Cannons, of course, with a Cherub. And finally, an auxiliary of an Inquisitorial Acolyte.
One single Inquisitorial
Acolyte. Best thing I can do when my list is 1990 is add a whole nother unit.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so we don't have a graphic for my list for today, but even so, I'll be able to run you through it. I have 3 amazing combat characters, 2 in an ARKS of Omen and 1 in a Patrol. My ARKS of Omen is Enhanced Sensory Organs and Splinterblades, and I believe this is in the description down below. Yep. Enhanced Sensory Organs and Splinterblades, which means I ignore light cover across my whole army, and then I get 2 hits in combat. So every time one of my Coven's units hits, including all of my Raiders, then you get the exploding 6s to hit, which is pretty solid. All right, then I've got an Archon with Splinter, Genius, Djin, Blade, Hatred, Eternal, and a Blast Pistol.
Always solid.
Very, very good. I have Drazhar, not the Warlord. I think he hits hard enough, and I really want a second damage dealing character instead of having 1 damage dealing character that does even more.
That's fair.
Then I've got 5 units of Wracks with double Liquifiers apiece. I think they're very good. Then I've got 3 units of Incubi and 6 Raiders in that detachment. The Raiders all have Disintegrators and Chain-Snares. And 2 of them have Grisly trophies for that -2 leadership.
Nice.
Which combos with the Tormentor masks on Drazhar and the Incubi.
Oh, those lovely Incubi.
That's right. Then I have a Test of Skill Precise Killers Patrol. And Test of Skill Precise Killers is +1 to wound vehicles and monsters in combat. And Blade Artist triggers on a 5-up instead of a 6-up.
Well, that's gonna be spooky.
Very solid combo for just dealing damage. I have a Succubus with Triptych, Whip, Quicksilver, Fighter, and Show Stealer. So she'll get into combat and get back out of combat, which is just very good in a melee matchup.
Yeah, that is very nice. Yeah.
Very good in general. I have 1 squad of Blood Brides, 1 squad of Witches. They're both 10-mans. They both have an Agonizer, Razor Flails, and a Shardnet and Impaler.
Nice.
So they will hit fairly hard, and they can also trap you in combat. And then I've got 2 squads of 5 Hellions.
All right. That's a lot of stuff.
That is a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we both have a decent amount of stuff, but you know what? Mine is wearing power armor, so that's going to have to be enough.
Mine is wearing t-shirts.
That t-shirts with the 6 of Invuln.
Yep.
That's all you need.
Wink. That's the sound of your bolters bouncing off.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't really even have that many bolters. All right, well, I'm really excited for this one. It should be a ton of fun. This is a classic army, and I love getting my White Scars on the table. Plus, I do think Golem is actually just a really fun thing to add to a White Scars army right now. I'm
+2 advance, +2 charge, and an army that advances and charges.
Yeah,
that's
pretty good value.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Terminators move 7 + D6, charge at +2.
I'm hoping that pays off. I'm hoping I get some long bomb Terminator charges at some point in this game.
Who said they're slow?
That's not me.
Not you.
They're fast.
That is a fact.
All right. You excited? You ready?
Deeply excited, very ready.
Let's talk about our deployments and our secondaries real quick.
There you go.
All right, so I'll start off by going over my my deployments. So I have 2 Landspeeder Tornadoes and 5 Vanguard Veterans here, just kind of threatening this objective. Jack did win the roll-off and chose to drag this objective out into the open, so I mirrored him by dragging this one out. So we are just both staring at the open with those objective markers.
Yep, looking to both be quite, well, I'm looking to be aggressive, but if I pull the objective out, you have to respond in kind.
Yep, so I just have a couple units staged over here, but the majority of my army has come around to this side. I've got another Landspeeder and a Landspeeder Storm with my lovely scouts in it. Then I've got my Rhino with Devastators, 5 Infiltrators just barely tapping this objective, 5 Infiltrators barely tapping this objective. Both units are trailing back to an Apothecary. And then I have the 10 strong Terminators with my Justiciar and Lieutenant and Goleman right here. My last 5 Van Vets are just tucked in there. I didn't put anything in reserves, neither did Jack. We just both have a lot of things in transports.
That's fair.
And then for my secondaries, I went ahead and took a Lightning Strike, the White Scar specific one.
That's very
good.
I
need to kill you on the charge and kill you with units that advanced and shot. And then I am taking Oath of Moment because when in doubt, if I go first, I've got sticky objectives. If I go second, I've got a good Oath of Moment score. And it's just a good passive thing where I can get points for not failing morale checks, which I'm very good at because Guilliman's there, and hopefully killing a couple random characters and vehicles.
Yeah.
And at some point, I'm sure the Terminators will be battle balling in the middle.
Yeah, if you go second, it's a good secondary, and if you go first, you get to go first.
Yeah, and then of course I took shock tactics. Just all reliable. I figured Drukhari is going to be running at me. I'm going to be on objectives. If Jack is not taking me off objectives, good. If he is taking me off objectives, I'll take him back.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's the plan.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, if you hit the top down, there we go. All right, I deployed very cagely. I have 6 transports, each with guys in them. They're all full, and then 2 squads of Hellions. So Hellions are positioned up as far as possible without being seen. And then the transports are positioned here, 3 back here, 2 back here, again, to avoid getting seen as early as possible. So if you go first, you get to have first turn, but you don't get to shoot me, really, unless you want to take some kind of really aggressive angle that looks punishable on my end.
Yeah, of course.
So I just want to conserve resources turn 1, so you don't get to pick them up for free. I move fast enough, I can deploy behind terrain, it's fine.
Yeah, we both move relatively speedy. I just decided to stick a couple models out because I have that wonderful ability to stick objectives if I go first.
Yep, and then I have, as Michael points out, quite mixed messages with my secondaries. So I have both take them alive and no prisoners, which let's just put it this way, I'm hedging my bets, right?
Yeah.
If I accidentally take prisoners, well, I took you alive. And if I kill you, then no prisoners. Either way, Vect is happy.
Unless I'm alive and you're dead, then unhappy.
Vect very unhappy, but I'll be very dead, so it doesn't matter.
He's going to grow you back just to kill you again.
Exactly. And then I've heard the prey because it's just generically good. I want to push you into a corner, so I want to be doing that regardless.
No one puts Khan in a corner.
Yeah, unfortunately for Khan, I'm doing the cornering today.
All right, let's find out.
All right.
All right, so do you have a strong preference on first turn or not?
Well, I think I want to go first. Just get the initiative.
Yep, I don't mind if I go second here, but I wouldn't mind first turn either. I figure I've hedged my bets. I'll either get sticky objectives or strong oaths. It's not going to bother me too much either way.
All right.
All right, well, let us roll off for it then. I've got a nice blue dice for my blue Marines.
Warp fire dice for warp fire numbers. You can't see that, but they are warp fiery. Good luck, sir. You first.
No. All right,
you're going first.
First turn is mine. Not the end of the world, not too big of a deal. Well, let's start off. I'm going to go up to 5 command points.
Yes, you are. I'm going to go up to 3.
I have a lot with Guilliman.
Yeah, you have Guilliman. You have Gully Boy.
All right, let's hit that top down.
All right,
so
I'll adjust our sequence.
Mark real quick that I have made these objectives sticky, which is wonderful fun. Just what I wanted, actually. Boop. Boop.
Yep, we'll have to do something about that. This does mean I have end of turn scoring.
It does mean you have end of turn scoring. But I think I'm okay with that.
Okay. And I assume the one that's closer to you is my preferred, and I will tell you the one that's closer to me is your preferred.
Yeah, that sounds like it's a fully reasonable way for this to go. All right, so I think I'm just gonna have my land speeders just poke out the side here and try to plink some shots downfield into this raider. Probably won't be able to kill it. I'm not gonna have any rerolls or anything, but I just want to start getting the damage going a little bit early. And I'll probably just hold the Rhino for a while. I don't want to commit to anything right now because Jack kind of is forced now to put something in the middle. Because if he doesn't, I'll get a 12. And I don't want to have to use my units on that.
I would rather if you didn't do that.
Yeah, but I'm going to make you do it.
No, John. We had something beautiful here. You ruined it.
We did, didn't we?
We did.
All right, so I think these infiltrators are probably going to end up advancing back, but I think both infiltrator squads are just running straight back, if I'm being honest.
Yep.
It's now just a question. They're both already +2 to advance, so that part's easy. Yeah, I'll just advance this infiltrator unit. They've got nothing better to do.
According to our local dyno, we are the 2 handsomest members of the Art of War team currently duking it out.
That's absolutely true.
100%.
So that 2 means I'm going 10 inches. I'm fast and furious, Jack.
Correct.
Yeah, that seems nice. I would love it if Jack wanted to come out this turn. So we'll just say it's okay if he wants to.
What I might honestly do is just fire and fade over. So take the objective away, fire and fade back.
Yeah, you could, but I don't think 7 inches is going to clear you onto the other side of the wall.
No, it'll get me to the other side of that.
Car container?
Yeah.
Well, you are much wider than a car container.
Wow. Wow, John.
I'm okay with that, I think. Let's see. If you want to poke raiders out and shoot the squad, you have to just step in front. That sounds like it's okay.
You're goddamn raider shaming me now.
Yep. Yeah, if you want to poke out and shoot me. Honestly, I'll just tuck them back in here. I think it'll be all right.
Okay.
They don't really need to come out this turn. So they'll be not wholly in that quarter for the purposes of the fun secondaries.
Sick.
I'll probably just tag a character just barely over the line and just call it okay.
Alrighty.
Frankly, it's probably just going to be me moving the Judiciary like right there and just saying, hey, if you want to charge me, you don't actually have good charges right now, so you're not going to get guarantees.
Maybe I'll kill him.
Yeah, I don't think you will.
Maybe I will. I might do it.
Let's go ahead and
crazy like
advance
that.
these infiltrators. So they're going to go 14 inches.
Sure.
Could charge you, not going to.
You sure can. You sure can with your AP 0. You're actually giving me a save.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not in a hurry there. We'll probably just tuck this unit right
Going
here.
first is also nice for you because it gets you closer to
Assault Doctrine.
to Assault Doctrine.
Which I do like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your Hellions, what are their keywords?
Like what?
Are they infantry?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
They sure are. What are you considering? Oh, whether I can charge through the wall?
Yeah, that's basically what I'm asking.
Yes, they can.
Sweet. Yeah, we're just going to sit this unit right here behind the wall. They're going to be over the line in that quarter.
Okay.
And I figure I'll probably just go touch the Apothecary right onto the edge of the aura.
Sounds good.
I just don't want you to have easy shots onto this unit. And if you want to commit Hellions to this, I'm kind of okay making that trade.
Yeah.
And yeah, that unit is...
It's like a...
We'll just back it up so they've got a 6.
Okay.
And then this unit is probably something similar. You can hold that.
Yeah, they're right up against the wall.
Right up against?
Yeah, right up against.
Cool. Why are you putting a tape measure over my tape measure? Please stop.
To establish dominance,
Yeah,
John.
please don't do that. So we'll just do this so that they are also a 6-inch charge.
Okay.
So, you know what? Either one of them can take it. They've got reasonable odds of making that, but the more you want to commit to it, the happier I am.
I'm an unreasonable man, John.
Yep, and I'll just put a dice here to show where that Apothecary needs to go. If I roll a 1 on his advance, he will still make it.
Well, yeah, because
gonna go
a 1 on his advance is actually a 3.
That's exactly true.
No, it's just accurate.
All right, so just fudging these Vanguard veterans a little bit. We're not doing anything crazy here. I think because
You're doing what with the Vanguard veterans?
Jack is moving here, I'm just going to move this storm just right back behind this wall. I don't need to do anything here. Jack is going to have to send something out, and I don't need the storm at the moment. Rhino is very happy where it is. This land speeder is not going to be shooting. So there we go.
That's right. Know your place, Landspeeder.
The Apothecary will go ahead and roll in advance since he's +2. Sweet.
10 inches.
10 inches. So he's just going to go touch.
Right to 3 inches of the infils.
Yep, right to 3 inches of the infiltrators, just so that if you want to kill them, it will be a little bit harder. And then I'm going to move the Terminators now. So the Terminator brick will advance.
Okay.
So they're going to go 9 inches, which is enough to touch that objective if I'm in the mood, which frankly I am. So we're just going to go put 1 right there.
Oh, this party is getting started early.
Yep. Just right like this.
So it looks like 3 on?
Yep, 3 on. And they're just kind of going down the line here. So they're just going 9 inches straight up. And I'm going to be advancing the Judiciary and the Reaver Lieutenant in just a second as well.
Sounds good.
Because we're making them not very fun to charge.
I already am not having fun charging them.
Alrighty. And yep, you can come charge me if you want. I'm okay with that. The Judiciary will advance. He's going 10 as well, so he's just going to go perch right here. So that if you charge me, you could go around. But fun thing is that if you roll low, you still have to charge, so you might accidentally end up in the Judiciary range.
Well, if I just charge with this unit first. Like if I charge with that unit, by making them out of Judiciary
yeah,
range.
100%.
Yeah. No, I can get out of Judiciary range no matter what.
If you charge the infiltrators?
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah, I'm talking the Terminators.
Oh, sure, whatever.
Yeah, I just don't want you getting that for free.
Yeah. That was never part of the plan for this turn.
And then the Reaver Lieutenant will advance. And that's fine. He's going 12. He's going to just tuck right in there as well and be happy. Guilliman, in no particular hurry, is just going to move up. He's not shooting or anything. And then I just have to decide if these land speeders are going to poke down the side aisle. And I think they're going to, honestly.
Wow, getting a little greedy there, John.
I don't think that's greedy at all.
Greed deserves to be punished.
So 24 inches off of that raider means I need to touch this dice.
Yep, right there.
And it looks like I'd have line of sight down that same angle.
Yep, I would have line of sight to you.
Yeah, so we're just going to go 16 inches and just barely touch it with this back land speeder. Dink. And then the front one is just going to do about the same thing right there. And then let's check how far this Hellion is. That Hellion would have a long and unfortunate charge.
It looks like...
Yeah, you can't charge over the car container. You have to go around it, so...
But I'm infantry, John.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
All right, so we've got both of these shooting that one raider.
Yep.
And that's good for me. These Vanguard veterans are not in any particular danger right now. They're going to have you have like a 10-inch charge into them. You're not going to take that when you have 6s and other stuff available.
Yeah. I mean, I might. I'm crazy like that.
Shields. So I think I'm good with my movement phase there. I don't have any actions to do. So I'm just ready to shoot you.
All right.
All right. So let's just start off with the first, the backland speeder, putting all its shots into the raider.
Sounds good.
So here's
I realize I'm Covens. I cannot do anything about this.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, no lightning fast reaction for you are a Coven. Ha ha ha.
So 3s and 3s on the multi-meltas?
Yep. No rerolls here. 1 hit. And 1 save.
Well, this can't kill me. Okay, what's the damage?
1.
1. Sounds good. I'm down to 9.
Yep. Here's the assault cannon. 4 hits.
All right, force to wound.
And 2 wounds.
2 invulns. Down to 7.
Nice. Here's the second one. Here's the assault cannon. And 5 hits.
4s.
Looks to be 3 more saves.
All right. Cool. Take 2, down to 5.
And here's the multi-melta. 1 hit.
Yep.
1 wound.
And I'll CP reroll that.
Okay.
Nope. Unfortunate.
So down to 2.
Yep.
Okay, here's the damage roll. Needs a 5 for
Don't
the
do it.
2 is down to 3. It's not really worth a CP reroll in my mind.
Okay.
So I'm okay with that just being a wounded raider that I will not have a hard time killing later.
Yeah, mid-bracket raider seems pretty easy.
Yeah, I'll find a way.
Yeah, I have no doubt.
Yep. And notably, that is one of the Grisly trophy ones.
Yes.
This is all part of the plan. All right, that is my turn.
Okay.
So I'm not holding my my advanced primary.
You are holding mine, so I will have to come take it from you.
I am touching yours just enough to ask you politely if you'd like to come over.
Are you rightsed over there?
Yeah, Rights of War is right there. This is OPSEC.
Yeah, you're getting that.
Yep.
Objective is all yours, my man. I mean, I could throw a unit of Wracks on there.
100%.
Right? It's not that difficult, actually. I would need to get 4 models on to take it.
Sure.
Which is fairly easy. I would just fire and fade. Get on. I could dock you to a 4 this turn. That feels unnecessary. I think what I want to do is I want to pick away. I would like to kill this infiltrator squad, and I would like to put a bunch of fire into these things and see what I can do out of it.
How much is a bunch?
Probably some amount of stuff.
All right. Well, fair enough. Well,
Yeah.
I'll go update that scoreboard, and you can start your movement.
And I will hold this.
Naturally.
And because I have a crap vehicle, I think that's the one that's going to want to do
Seems
it.
fair.
So
I'm up to 6 CP. You're up to 3.
that's right.
Sweet.
I do want to not do too much. I definitely don't want to give you a 12, so that involves touching this and then probably scootling back. Scootly booping. That feels fairly easy to do, and then I will hop this cargo container. So I will take that away from you.
Cool.
And I will end up hopping the cargo container. I'm just double checking my range here. Sweet, I am in range with the flamers in the unit.
In range to the infiltrators?
Yeah.
Love it.
And then I will hop. I'm also in range to these infiltrators here, which is probably more likely, considering. So is 1 point worth trying to make a trade here? It is a unit you have, and you having units is definitely something I would rather if you didn't. But I don't know. I will come back to that.
Cool.
The likely answer is that so I'm up to 3, and you're up to 6?
Yep.
Okay. The likely answer is that what I want to do is not commit this turn, because I can give you an 8 very easily, but giving you 4, and I will, if I kill these 2, which feels unlikely, they are entirely in this quarter?
Yep.
Yes. So I will get a 1 on that. I could shoot them. Odds on killing them, not amazing. Not good. I could also just charge them to get a 2 on it, but the question is, what does that give me? Does it give me anything past killing that unit? Doubtful. Now, Hellions for that unit is not a bad trade for me. They're 100 points, they're 85. In terms of what they will do in the game, yeah, screw it, I'm going for you. Let's go.
Sweet. So these Hellions are walking out. They've got a 6-inch charge into those infiltrators.
I can analyze it. Honestly, points for trading points, like whether your unit got your points back, is not a very good metric in my mind.
That's fair.
But I want to remove a resource. I have more resources than you. So removing a resource reasonably cost effectively is something I'm interested in.
Yep. And that Raider will take away my token in the end of the movement phase.
Yes.
So I no longer sticky that objective. That's A-okay.
That is correct. What this also lets me do is I'm going to get these witches out to here. Because this Raider is about to probably die.
Yeah, just go die on the objective.
Go die on the objective, and I don't want to just die on the objective in a way that is non-profitable. Like, I don't want to die and then guys get out and then die. That feels useless.
Yeah, that is definitely not something you're interested in.
So
witches are coming out?
Witches are coming out.
Okay.
And they're prepared to receive stitches. If you do come around behind here and try and do some damage, I honestly don't care that much.
Yeah, it'd just be me trading a land speeder or witches.
Yeah, and even they're all lightning fast and you're hitting on 4s, and that just doesn't feel very good for you.
Yeah, I'd kill 2 or 3. It's not crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
So they feel pretty safe right here, is the point.
I like it.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then. So they're just going to wedge themselves deep in here.
Nice.
Yeah, witches do be doing that, though. And then I think the rest of my army wants to cycle down this way and just pour fire into this. See if I can pick one up, which would be nice. Unfortunate part is I have to get my Archon out.
Why is that? Oh, because he was in that same boat.
Because he's in that same boat.
Fair, fair. He could stay in it.
I mean, I have a Tua, you know, I'm probably fine.
Yep.
Oh, he'll just get out and he'll be at the front of the unit, more or less. So with his move and advance and charge, if you continue to push forward, I can get him into combat.
The Archon? Yeah, he's plenty fast enough.
Pretty easily.
Whee!
This boat is just going to tow on like that.
How fast does it move at 3 winds?
I believe it's 12, because it should be mid-bracket on 3.
Probably is.
I'll double check.
It's definitely mid-bracket.
I have the boat up. I have the book up right here, so no reason why not. Actually, it might be 10, because the Ravager's 10 at that points at that wounds level. Either way, it's making the objective.
Yeah, it's definitely making it.
Yeah, it's 10.
Okay.
So the back of it was right here.
Yep, still have.
So the back is just going to be like there.
But it'll still touch just over the objective.
Yes, yes it will, and touching the terrain.
Sure.
All right. This is just attempting to be a KG turn for me. Because my power from pain will turn on, everything will turn on, it'll be great.
Yes, that's true.
My threat ranges will extend significantly. You love to see it, basically.
I do love to see it.
So the question is, I think these Hellions are going to push up to here. Because I don't think you have anything that really wants to come deal with them.
Fair enough.
At any kind of efficient manner. So they're just going to jump to this point. This gives me a little something in this vicinity. Which is good to have.
Yep. Oh, Hellions. How annoying.
Yeah, Hellions are great.
They are annoying.
Yeah, they're great. Love Hellions.
I wouldn't say I love them.
They're gorgeous. They're beautiful creatures. All right. I will put them on their bases when it stops being annoying.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Just never.
Never. not once. Magnetize your Hellions, folks. That's the lesson to be learned from this.
Yep.
Learn from my mistakes. Magnetize your Hellions. Okay, so I'm going to cycle, I think, a couple boats down this away.
Yep.
Like that.
Nice.
And they're just, I mean,
what's the range on a disintegrator?
36.
Okay.
So I have more than enough.
Yeah.
I'm just looking to maybe kill one. Honestly, I'm going to put, I think, all of them in range.
Of course.
Now, what I don't want to do is let you get, like, the nastiest charge of your life.
Yeah, well, you're very in range of that right now.
If you get 2 raiders, I think you die on the crackback and it's fine.
Okay.
And I think more than that, you're just not going to be swinging a relevant number of attacks into. So I'm pretty super okay with it.
Could get 2 raiders and the witches.
You could get 2 raiders and the witches. I feel like that's biting off a bit more than you can chew with 3 attacks apiece.
Ah, you'd be surprised.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay.
This guy's going to poke out and just see that guy right down there.
The one infiltrator? Done.
Easy.
Okay.
So I got a decent amount of stuff sprinkled around the board. Let's start the shooting party off.
Nice.
We're just going to shoot. These guys basically only have one target, which is down here.
Okay.
So we're just going to shoot there and basically just see if we get lucky. Honestly, I think on average you should die here.
I don't think so.
12 shots. They wound on 5s. They hit on 3s. I should put about 3-4 wounds on you, and you get 6 up. So if I put 4 and you fail 1 save, then you die. Because you're 6 wounds?
Yep.
Okay. We'll just see how it works. First one, firing in here.
So this is on force?
2 hits. No wounds.
Okay.
I'm just going to roll the next 3 together.
Sure.
I'll roll the last 3 last, because I might use a CP at that point. Yep. No wounds.
Cute.
Nothing.
All right. Land speeders.
Yeah, that's, I mean, that is what it is. This unit's going to shoot down at that infiltrator.
Love it.
3s. 3s. 1, 6 up.
Yep. And you ignore cover here.
I do.
Okay. That'll soak the Helix Gauntlet.
Yep. Oh, I potentially should have shot with the Liquifiers first. Okay. I'll fire the Liquifiers now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, do you mind if I fire the Liquifiers first? I forgot about that.
I don't care.
Liquifiers.
Because if you kill a guy, he won't shoot, right?
Yeah. 4s. All right, 6 wounds. AP2 ignores cover.
Nice. Let me check. My apothecary. No. Why am I not there? I'm like 4 inches away from him. Silly. Do you mind if I bump my guy a half inch to get the apothecary?
That's totally fine.
AP. So I fail on 5s.
Blank, and then a 6 up.
Cool. 6 up. Okay. And then I fail a save to that guy, so someone's dead.
Yeah. All right. Cool. The Raider's gonna shoot. 1 hit. No wounds, and never stationary. You know what? No rerolls is it's a hell of a
thing.
Hell of a thing.
So there goes the Raider with all of its wonderful occupants, who I'm sure are really just great guys when you get to know them.
Yeah, you do have to get to know them though. I don't really think you're gonna. You have to come forward to shoot me if I do this. So that's what we're gonna do.
That's true.
All right. Then we're gonna go for the charge. Hopefully I pass it. If I fail it, I have a reroll. I don't want to go down to 0 CP, but if I do, I do.
Yeah. So these are the Hellions into the Infiltrators.
That is correct. Got it on a 10.
10's pretty easy. Looks quite simple to stay out of all my heroics and stuff.
Yep. If I can wipe, if I can wipe this unit, it is a resource on your end, and that is valuable to me.
Yep. I'm hoping that the Infiltrators will hold on through this, but we'll find out together.
I think they should die, but
I was gonna say the opposite. I think they should live.
Well, now I know what's definitely gonna happen, which is that they're gonna live.
Yeah. Well, how many attacks is this?
21 attacks.
14 hits, 7 wounds.
Yeah, half that's gonna be AP2. Decent amount of it's AP1.
Yeah, Helix Gauntlet, Healing Pain.
Maybe. Potentially, I didn't do the math, but I'll just kill you anyway.
Oh, it's absolutely what's happening. I know how this is. Hit me.
3s.
Alrighty.
Would you like to pop transhuman?
If you were strength 5, I genuinely would have. However, I will not.
Legitimately, all of it is AP2.
Cool. So that's 6 AP2.
Yep, I shouldn't kill you here, but maybe you roll bad.
Here's some 5-ups. I'll fail 4 of them.
Yep.
1 of them will soak the Helix Gauntlet. And then 3 of them are just feeling pains.
Yep, I don't think I did my math correctly here.
So one guy's wounded and then dies. The second guy is dead. So 2 models down.
Slick. Yeah, I just didn't do my math properly. I kind of thought this would kill you, and it didn't.
Fair enough. So we'll just stay right there so that I can hit you back. Anything else?
Just hit me.
Sweet. So Sergeant and 2 guys, we're looking at 10 attacks. Hitting on 3s, rolling 1s, wounding on 4s, rolling 1s. Correct. And 2 is out. 1, 2, 3. Cool. And 4s, what are you, a 5-up save?
I think a 4-up.
Okay. No 1s to reroll, that'll be 4 AP dash.
I will double check that.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll roll it first. And then,
No,
oh,
we
well,
don't
it
need
doesn't
to
matter.
Kills 1, Boop's the next.
That's correct.
And I don't owe you a morale check because I only lost 2 and I'm lead 8.
Okay. That turn 1 could have been better, for sure. But hey, that's life sometimes.
Yeah, there's nothing to really do there. This guy will consolidate, but he's not doing much. Oh, shoot. Okay. That's it.
I will get my priority, and I'll get a 1 on no prisoners. Not no prisoners, on herd the prey.
All true. And then I will get my 8 on primary.
And you're going to go up to 7 CP. I'm going to go up to 2. So I do have my... that was not the best turn 1, but I'm just powering up.
Yeah,
so
you're powering from pain up.
You don't have... Do you have Oath of Moment?
I have the Judiciary in the center, and I have did not fall back or fail morale check, so I get 3 points of Oath.
Okay. No shock tactics yet. No take them alive. 1 on herd the prey. And back over to you.
All
You're going to get an 8.
I am going to get an 8 on primary, which is not too shabby. All right, so what I want to do is think about hitting one flank a little bit hard. I'm just kind of working from there, I think.
Yep.
So you've got a Succubus and 5 Incubi in here. This is 10
and 5
Blood Brides.
And 5 Wracks. This is 10 Blood Brides, 10 Witches.
Just asking about these 2 transports.
Yes, 10 Blood Brides.
So only character is a Succubus, who is obviously insanely good. And then there's 5 Hellions there, and then there's all this stuff there.
Yes. Decent amount over here.
It's a decent amount. It's a decent amount, considering everyone gets out 11 plus D6 out of their boats. You can very easily hit this part of the battlefield.
Yes.
What I'm looking at is hoping that I can maybe do a lot of damage on over here between shooting and combat, and see what happens. Because I'm going up to 7 CP, which is
a lot.
Now funny haha numbers. I think this dice is
nothing.
Nothing? Cool. Up to 7. So this is my best objective for shock tactics. So it's not unlikely that I leave 1 land speeder out here to die.
You would have to kill that thing, but yes.
Yeah, hopefully we'll find a way. It's kind of the plan.
That is the hope.
Yep, between the land speeders and Goleman and random guns, I will probably be able to get it. So I'll probably just point every land speeder at this thing and see if I get 3 wounds.
Fair enough.
And if not, I'll at least deny the objective. This is also my bonus one, so I'd love to have it. What's going on?
Just making the angle so you have to come way up to do it.
Oh, after I told you my plan.
That was...
I know, I
told you on my turn I wanted to
I would literally walk over an inch away from you. It doesn't change a single thing.
I said I was doing it, and then I didn't do it. So
I'd have to move up to here, or I could just shoot you from over here.
Yeah, you shoot me from there.
Yeah, so I'll probably honestly then just step the devs out right here.
Okay.
And just try to lock and load 1 shooting activation there. You can't normal disembark here, but you could emergency disembark. So probably just line up so that I can take that objective away from you, even if you do that. Let's see. These Hellions, I just want to kill them in combat so that I get my points.
Sounds good. Sounds reasonable.
And then I just want to light up this Raider. I think that's all I want to do with my time.
Yeah?
Both. I think I want to kill both.
It sounds like the thing I wouldn't like it if you did.
Blood Brides, those are fairly spooky.
They are pretty spooky.
Incubi are here, and
they did draw a line of sight to there, so you can draw that line of sight back.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not as interested in that one.
I figured you had better things to do with your time, or other things to do with your time.
I don't have a command phase, funny enough. You need to decide where these Terminators are going. Okay. Let's start off by figuring out where, if anywhere, the Terminators are going. That's a fun thing to do. Yep, let's roll. Okay, so they're only going 8 inches, which means I'm not overly interested in doing anything cute here. I'll probably...
Just normally interested?
Just back up a little bit.
Okay.
And just not give you any easy charges on this front. That feels like a good use of my time.
Okay.
And I'll probably just fly 1 land speeder up to here to just get within half-inch range. These are mostly even. Neither of them has a character. This one just has the extra Incubi.
Correct.
Cool. So 8 inches on the Terminators. Let's decide where that's taking me.
Okay.
Don't really feel like leaving the Terminators to just see what happens when the anvil drops on me. Even though I think I would be able to tank it reasonably well, I don't want to.
There's a lot of stuff hitting you.
It's a lot of stuff. It's decent odds that I end up fighting last and not interrupting in the middle of it.
Or I just base enough models and then go 1 inch away.
As long as I'm swinging on something, I don't care. It's just about raw damage, but I'm not terribly worried. So I think we're just gonna backtrack a little bit, and maybe I'll fall back 1 infiltrator onto the objective and just call that a day. So yeah, the Terminators are just gonna backtrack just a smidgeny, just a little bit, and wait, and we'll just make sure that I'm leaving a pocket wholly within 6 of the center for that Judiciar to just chill right about there.
Get your oath a moment.
Yep. Just make life as annoying as possible for young Jack.
So you're just circling them around?
Yep. So just leaving my oath spot will be right here. And I will probably...
That gets your whole base within 6?
Yeah, if I put a Judiciar right there.
Your entire base within 6?
Yep. If he's right inside the wall there.
Okay. I think his base is a little bigger than that, but...
He's a 40 mil.
Yeah. So okay, that's fine.
So here, I'll lift the Ronin and show you.
Well, I believe it fits. I think he just has to be inside the wall, which he cannot be.
Yeah, he can. There's a window. Here, so he would just be like right there. We'll leave them. Here. I'll just leave them out a little bit more.
I don't think it matters.
Just do it that way.
That's fine.
So let's... At that point then, I probably do just leave a Terminator right in front, and the Judiciar will be right there. We'll just be basing him with friends so that you don't get to fit anyone fun nearby.
What?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Isn't it?
It's desperately sad.
Yep. Yeah, not that I ever want Jack to charge me, but I wouldn't mind if he did it this turn at least, because this turn he's not going to be +1 to hit.
I was kind of hoping these land spears would take any damage.
I don't know why. Should know better.
Yeah, apparently.
These infiltrators are just going to straight up fall back. Oops, get that last Terminator over there. So he's going to go 3 inches, 3 inches.
All right, well now they're dead.
Yeah, the infiltrators?
Clearly. Yeah, clearly.
Are they?
Yeah.
What makes you think they're dead?
Well, coherency first off.
Well, okay. So we'll just do that. And I'm pretty sure... Who's going to charge these Hellions and kill them? One land speeder, the close one, is just going to walk up an inch away so that it is barely touching the objective and is within 12 in line of sight of that raider.
I thought I blocked that. I guess not quite.
I don't think... Well...
No, because he can only move 10.
Yeah.
I thought I was blocking it so that I was within 11, but apparently I'm within 10. So no, you can't get within half range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's all good there. These Vanguard veterans aren't in any particular hurry. They're not really threatened right now, so they're going to stay. Guilliman is probably just going to hold still and shoot you. So he'll get double shots with his rapid fire weapon. This Rhino could drive up and deposit a bunch of Devastators to shoot you, but I think I'm just better served.
I think that's an overreaction, personally.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to put the Devastators right here and just shoot down the line into you.
Yep. You'll be minus a bunch to hit, but...
Yeah, but like it doesn't actually matter. You can't lightning fast, so I'll probably have one of them shoot you on 3s, one on 4s.
How?
What do you mean?
You're moving a heavy weapon.
Yeah, I can make them. I can make it an assault weapon.
Oh, I see. Okay, and you're through a forest.
If I just shoot to, I guess I have to get to your whole hull.
Yeah, you have to see the whole.
Then I probably wouldn't even spend the CP. That's okay. It'll just be dropping a bunch of shots on you to see what I want to do. I think that'll be all right. And I'll also then point a bunch of assault cannons up the middle, so that if you decide you want to step like a rack squad out on the other side, I'll just start shooting more guns into you.
I might try it.
You might try it. That's all true. All right, so here is the first squad stepping out. I'll actually probably have to move my Vanguard veterans out of the way so that I can
actually do
literally fit.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be too hard. The Van Vets are just going to tuck just a smidgeny bit back. They're not doing anything crazy.
So I do have advance and charge now, so I might start doing advancey and chargey things.
Absolutely. I'm probably just going to have my second infiltrator squad walk in front of this to block it off, and then I'll just have the Rhino move and corral it so that the Devastators are sandwiched in the middle. Because I don't think Jack has any consistent ability to shoot my troops to death.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, I have consistent ability. Like, I should do a decent amount of damage. I should kill a unit a turn with shooting, but no rerolls means anything can happen.
Yeah, in this business, anything can happen. All right, second infiltrator squad is just walking out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only a 4-man. Big sad. And then they're all good there. All are within 24. So that's one squad out. The second squad could step out if I move the Rhino, or it could stay in just so that it's a little more protected. I think I'll just stay in so I'm a little more protected.
So you have one squad shooting.
Yep, so I just have one squad shooting.
So two multi-meltas hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 3s, it's ballistic seal 2.
Oh, right, and then you double tap.
Yeah, I'll just double tap it.
Yeah, so it's one multi-melta firing twice.
Yep, and then all the grav cannons.
Yep.
And Goleman can shoot you as well. And then I'll just have land speeders kind of contributing.
Okay, fair enough.
So the land speeder will actually probably just step out to this spot. Right like this. So that it can see all parts of this objective. And it'll just barely touch the terrain feature so that it can see this raider as well.
Well, there's no, there's a window there.
Yeah, there's a window right there. This land speeder storm is going to scooch on out. Not doing anything crazy, it's just moving 18. And pointing all of its guns at the same objective marker for no particular reason.
Yeah, I'm having some trouble getting in on you. Like I'm getting frozen out at range, so I need to figure a way around that.
I would like you to just run straight at me screaming.
Well, unfortunately, I'm getting shot by every gun in your army anyway, so potentially interesting things to think about.
Yep. This land speeder genuinely doesn't need to do anything. Yeah, it'll honestly just gonna stay right there.
Okay.
It's barely at 24 of this boat. Ideally, this thing dies between Goleman and this land speeder, and then these two get to go into the raider.
Yeah, unfortunately, I thought I was out of half range, but I didn't pre-measure it, so.
Yeah, I think, I mean, you could always back it up if you wanted. I don't know if you care to.
I mean, no, just go for it.
Okay. So Terminators are good. We're wrapping those characters very thoroughly.
That was part of the idea about this, but I am half an inch out.
These Vanguard veterans are not really getting threatened, so they're good there. Okay, and they are within 12 of Goleman after I move that guy over a smidgen. And that means next turn they'll be +1 to that charge roll, which is always what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's go ahead and shoot you just a little bit with a lot of things. But first, we're going to read a super chat from Tarek Khan. Tarek Khan, thank you so much for the support. Anyone who has Khan in their name is a friend of mine. If you could improve White Scar's in 10th, what new units/rules changes would you like? Yeah, I would love Primaris jump pack melee units. I also would really like some kind of elite biker unit. I think it's a little bit of a shame that White Scars very rarely include biker units. I would love it if I had more incentive to do so. I don't know what that would look like, but honestly, some kind of like Outrider veteran with a power weapon, I think that'd be the coolest thing ever.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Just some kind of elite, maybe give them like a little buckler or something. So some kind of a new jump pack melee unit and a biker melee unit rather than just a dedicated biker skirmish unit. I think those would be awesome for White Scars. I think units is what White Scars needs. The rules are actually pretty solid.
All right.
So let's go ahead and go shooting. I'm going to start by just putting the dev squad. Their combi melta is going to go into the guys right in front of me. And then everything else is going to go into the raider.
Sounds good. You're -1 to hit.
Yep. So here's the combi melta hitting on a 3 rolling 1s. I'll do the bolter part too because you've got a thing, so it'll be 4s. 1 hit. 4 rolling 1s. Nope. I am in tactical doctrine for the record.
Yeah, you're going to assault doctrine as fast as possible.
Combi melta. That'll be just 1 invuln.
Yep, you got the wounded guy.
Sweet. And then here is a multi-melta.
It's one of these guys here.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
No, okay. So here's the multi-melta going into the raider. Rerolling 1s. 2 hits. 3s. Rerolling 1s. 2 invulns on the raider. Fails both. I like it. That'll be 8 damage. And then hopefully the grav will finish this off without requiring a cherub. 1, 2, 3 grav cannons. 4 rerolling 1s. Good wound roll. Good hit rolls, pardon me. And then 5 rerolling 1s. This is where strength 5 into T6 might be annoying. 2 AP.
2 AP. I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
Doing fine.
Well, until the multi-melta shoots again.
For now. Yeah, I honestly might just save the cherub.
Okay.
Do I have enough guns to realistically do it? I have the land speeder. I'll just pop the chair. I'm not.
Yeah, like, yeah, like come on.
All right, so 3's
kidding
rerolling
here?
1s and 3's rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Nope,
Okay.
nothing from the melted. So
Cherub
that cherub's
gone, no
gone.
damage.
Now Gulliman can shoot there. He probably will. Yep, so Gulliman's gonna shoot there.
Okay, he only has 3 shots, right?
He's held still, so he's 6.
He just sat there?
Yeah, he just didn't move.
Okay.
Yep. He was where I wanted him to be.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna kill this thing. I mean, unless you don't roll 4s.
Yep. 3s, he's ballistic skill 2. Reroll hits for all Ultramarines within 6.
Yep, I meant on the wind roll.
Oh, yeah, 4s, we'll see how it goes. Just 2 AP 1 damage 2.
Okay, if I could pass... Oh, I'm not rolling the second one.
Cool.
If I did re-roll it, yeah, I would have died. Anyway, so...
See if it explodes.
Nope. So you just have an assault cannon pointed at this, right?
I have an assault cannon, I have this land speeder, I have an infiltrator squad, and I have that land speeder. Land speeder storm.
I assume you can see all points on the objective?
Yes.
And you have this land speeder, and what else?
I have this land speeder, this infiltrator squad, this land speeder storm.
Well, that land speeder storm cannot see all points of the objective.
Okay, sure. I thought he could.
You can move it up, that's fine.
Yep.
Just hit the overhead, please.
Sure. Let's show it off.
Debating getting out here. Because if I get out here, you have an assault cannon that has to go this way.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have an assault cannon that has to go this way, decent odds you don't kill that boat without firing some of those shots in there. So maybe some other boats get to live. Also, there's just no guarantees that 4s and 3s actually kill the unit. Mm-hmm. Especially with a 5-up feel no pain. Mm-hmm. So, do I want to do that? It would get me an 8 this turn because they fell back.
They can still charge.
Oh, right.
So I can just charge the Hellions and touch the objective.
Yeah, in that case, we're not doing it.
Cool. Yep.
I'm going to position them in a safe place.
Yeah,
and then I'll roll my get-outs.
Yep. No problem. Do you need me to count out 11 dice?
I mean, that's fine. Can you get me 4 Incubi for Wracks, please?
Yep. Here's 4 Incubi, and then let me get you 4 Wracks. There we go.
Just staying outside line of sight.
Yep, because I've got that land speeder poking down the aisle, but
So.
you don't want any of that.
I do not want, in fact, any of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll roll my get-outs.
Cool.
Boop, boop. All good.
Love it.
They do, in fact, love it.
All right. So now that I don't have any shots down that aisle, I'm free to just start putting guns down this way.
Yeah.
So I'll just start off with the this land speeder, putting all of its guns here.
She's going to go out here, but she's closer. You're closer to this unit, so she can jet out this way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or I can honestly put her here,
Yep, stock options.
because I can put her 3 inches of the nose.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I won't be shooting her.
So 3 inches of the nose would be about there-ish, without you being able to shoot her.
Looks
Because I was poking out.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
Yep.
Won't
And
shoot
then
her.
everything else is closer. So she has really good charges into
Oh,
that.
100%. I am embracing her, and I will kill her in a second. But only after she hits me and takes a pound of flesh.
Yes.
That's the way that works. So, we will...
You're shooting here?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to shoot everything from this one here. That land speeder can't do anything. We're just going to shoot the infiltrators real quick into these Hellions.
Sounds good.
So this is 8 shots on 3s rolling 1s. That's 4 wounds.
You told me they didn't have guns. They do.
It's just a little bolt gun. It's harmless, really. Somehow 8 wounds off the infiltrators.
Yeah, 8 AP1s.
AP ones. Okay, I was planning to kill you in combat, but now I won't.
Yep, and you don't get your point for it.
That's okay.
Tee-hee-ha-has.
I will make those up later, so I can get 5 points a turn on that secondary.
Yeah. No doubts, no doubts.
Cool. So then we're just going to point this land speeder straight here.
Yep.
So here is the assault cannon. 4 is rolling 1s.
Nice.
And 4 is no rerolls. That'll just be 2 AP 1s.
Can't die here.
Cool.
Can go
1.
down to 1 though.
Sweet. Here is the Multi-Melta. Rerolling 1s with Gulliman. It's going to be 2 hits.
Nice.
And 3s will be 2 invulns on the Raider.
And it is dead.
See if it pops.
Does it explode? No.
Pity. All right. I will fire the land speeder that only has range to 1.
Okay.
And we'll just put his multi-melt into that boat.
Sounds good.
No hits. And here is the assault cannon. All hits.
Sounds good.
Which I'd flip that.
I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll just be 2 invulns.
2 invulns.
Yeah, just damage 1 though.
Just 1.
Sweet. And then we will just fire this land speeder here. Here's the assault cannon on 3s. And 1, 2, 3 misses. That'll be 3 AP1s.
1 damage. Down to 8.
And multi-melta.
Unfortunately, I did not measure correctly, and now you are in half range. I just need to be more careful about that next time. That's something to learn from. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt.
Let's find out. Wounding on 3s. Just going to be 1 wound.
5 up. Good. Didn't bite me anywhere, actually.
There we go.
I love not getting bitten.
So that's everything there. I, shockingly enough, am not going to be charging those Hellions. My infiltrators are just too good.
They're too good at killing. Here I go killing again.
I am pretty okay with that.
I figured you would be.
All right, so that's me getting 4 points on shock tactics, 3 points on my bonus primary, getting an 8 and holding you to a 4.
Yes.
And that'll be all you, and that'll be at least 1 point for Oath at the moment.
All right, well, sounds like I need to start doing some damage, huh?
Come on in. All right, overhead to you. Drukhari are coming.
That is correct. They are. These witches are going to advance. I think they're going to charge this, kill it, and tag this guy so that you have to roll off to see if you fall back.
Does that work on units that fly?
I believe so.
Oh, I thought it was non-fly only.
I thought it was just non-Titanic.
Oh, well, that would be even better.
I will double check. I have the rules right here.
Sweet.
Excluding Titanic units.
Oh, sweet.
And you get -1 to your roll if I have a Shardnet and Impaler, which I do.
That's fine. I will shoot you with an assault cannon.
Okay. That tracks. All lightning fast reactions.
So you'll get a 4 on primary there. I'll get 3 on my mission. You've gotten your bonus 3 as well on the mission.
I'm up to 3.
Shock
So
tactics.
they're going to advance. They are going the solid 14.
Love it. Yep.
And it's I measure to your base, so we're
correct. Yeah, you have to measure to my base to get the to the fun stuff.
well. That's good because then it means I can run past you.
That's
Because
also
I
true.
rolled a 14 on the move.
That's pretty fast.
They are quick.
I'm
They're
hoping
very-
everyone else now rolls 1s in their advances, and then we're good.
Raiders are very tough to hide. It turns out.
Yes, definitely.
You would be
I
surprised.
wasn't at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
They've been easy to shoot in every terrain form I've ever played.
Even this one.
Even this one.
I kind of thought they'd be better at it.
You
in
were
this
able to
one.
hide more than normal.
Yes.
Normally you can hide 0 raiders.
Yes. Normally, like on Nova terrain, it's actually embarrassing.
Everyone gets seen.
Everyone gets seen on that because your sales are too gosh darn high.
Cool. So this is the witches that were already on foot, so all these boats are still full.
So now I go that far plus an advance plus a charge. I think we're living in Incubi City. Hopefully I make you fight last. Either way, I think I'm just going to base enough models to where
Just what happens.
it's just like you get to interrupt, but you'll get to swing on one
I am
unit.
up to a magnificent 8 command points.
That is not the word I would use for it.
I'm just powering up. I'm just Kamehamehaing all day long.
My Wracks are going to advance.
Sweet.
They're going a slick 12.
That's pretty fast.
They might even charge.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if I charged you and then you died? That's the end of the song,
That's
actually.
the end of the song, yeah.
That's the end of the
All
song.
right. I'm curious to see how fast these Incubi go. That's what I'm excited for.
These Incubi?
Yeah.
They might just they just might get in a Raider.
Fair enough.
Because they're going to go out to like here plus an advance plus a charge, which means they might just hop in the Raider.
That's fair.
And she's going to go plus an advance plus a charge. Like, I think we're getting a bunch of stuff in this turn.
100%.
Because I think I want to crack you.
I am planning
I can't continue to get frozen out here. It's time to...
Yep.
Power-
My plan
power
was to
slam.
just let a couple Drukhari units in, take the punch, kill you back, and then hopefully not have a full 2,000 point Drukhari army descending on me.
Yeah, well, this is... We're going to town. That's the game plan here.
Okay.
Town is my favorite place to go, and I want you to see the light of town.
Okay.
And going thereof. All right. So, thinking about exactly how much I want to go. A lot. These Incubi are going to run out of the transport.
Nice.
So they go the solid 11 inches,
Yep.
which is still a pretty not bad charge.
Probably looks like a 6 or something.
Let's see. So if you wouldn't mind putting this on your base.
Yep. So the edge of my base of the closest Terminator is here, but I'll warn you that that one happens to be in Judicial range.
That is fine.
Okay.
It looks like an 11 is a 7-incher.
Okay. So because that was less than 19?
Or it might be there. That is,
Edge of my base is there?
yes, less than 19.
Perfect. So less than 19 means you have to go less than 8, means you need to roll a 7.
Yeah, it's, well, I'm not re-rolling it. It's just sad. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to position myself back here. because I have the room, and then if I make it in, if not, I'll be here.
Sure.
And I'll be annoying to charge, but I think you'll still do it.
If you're right there, I think I'll find a way to charge you.
Yeah.
That's my theory. All right. Oh, we're almost into Assault Doctrine. We're almost there. I've been holding on.
My Archon's going to advance.
Sweet.
He's going to go a solid 9. He's right up against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to go right to there.
Oh, okay.
In the wall thing.
Cool. There he goes. Here he goes killing again.
I think he has to get into combat to try and do some damage to you, because he does a good amount of damage.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's the bomb. .com.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll up and advance my Succubus. Roll something good.
Not the worst.
Not the worst, not the best.
Cool. Any particular charge targets you're lining up? She's got a
Not
couple.
really. I think the Hellions are going to try and get in here, because I have space to put one model there.
Sure.
I want something to hit these devs. I can't just let them shoot me over and over again. But I don't really have anything lined up, unfortunately.
Yep.
I do have Blood Brides here that are almost certainly going to make the charge. They're going to go in. Okay. Well, that is now a failable charge.
True, because they move 8, so they're going a total of 12 out of the boat.
Yep, it looks like it's a 6. So I'm lining up a bunch of 6 and 7-inch charges, because unfortunately, them's dice sometimes. Hopefully we don't fail any of them. I don't really see a plan other than that once I started getting my guys
Fair
out.
enough.
It's just don't fail charges.
Just gotta make the charges.
And I'll have a CP reroll for the charges, and we'll just see if how that works.
All right. Lots of witches getting into combat here.
Well,
Yep. The chat would like you to know that the Archon moves 8, not 7. So perhaps he's going 10 from that point instead of he was right up against the wall.
Yeah.
So he's got probably a little bit of more wiggle room in front of it.
there we go. I thought he moved 7.
It's just a little bit faster. Just the smallest bit faster. Yeah, my Space Marine army isn't Iron Hand successors or White Scars. They're Eagle Warriors.
These lads are going to hop back in the boat.
And they just happen to feel a lot like White Scars today. Just a little bit of everything.
Don't really have too much else to hit you with, unfortunately. She has a 6 to there, which is probably where I want to go.
What are you thinking? The Infiltrators?
I'm thinking the Infiltrators and the Terminators.
Fair. Yeah, that's fair. Cool.
Okay, well, I just have to hope not to fail the charges. It's kind of life sometimes. All right, I think it's time to expose basically everything because,
Okay.
you know,
Here comes a boat. Do.
do.
Yep. So the Incubi got into the boat, and then the boat flew back to where they were. I like that.
Yeah, that's how that works. Yep. I think we're going to get a squad of Wracks out here.
Just someone to hold on to the point.
Just someone to hold on to the point.
Seems reasonable.
I would really like it if these land speeders were no longer a thing.
Please don't. let my land speeders go.
No.
Please.
They can go, what's the nicest way to put this?
They're gonna be fine.
There's literally no nice way to put what I'm trying to say. All right. I think these things just are pushing up. I don't really have range to do very much. I'll probably shoot at some infiltrators and stuff like that.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Boop, boop.
Boop boop.
Boop, boo, doo, doo, doo. Boop, boo, doo, boo. And I'll put this so it's touching the forest and can get out guys on the objective.
Yep, looks great.
If you decide you want to, I believe the phrase is get froggy with it.
I couldn't promise anything. It's definitely a possibility.
That you're going to get froggy with it?
It's very, very possible.
And then...
You're at 2 CP, right? Or
Yep.
3? 2? Okay.
I'm at, sorry, I'm at 2. Yeah, I'm at 2. I don't remember what I spent my CP on, but I spent it on something.
Okay.
We're going to just put this guy near the wall so that Drazhar and co can get out behind it.
Nice.
If you kill my boat. All right, let's do a thing.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, these are going to flame your 3-man.
Yep. So this is just 2 Wracks doing their thing?
Yep. Doing racular stuff. 4s. 2 AP2.
All right, so 5 up because cover is not really a thing I get. We're going to fail both of them. One of them will get absorbed by the Helix Gauntlet. The other one will not do any damage.
Okay.
Woo!
We're gonna shoot your land speeder.
It's all about the Helix Gauntlet.
I guess we're gonna flame the land speeder here.
Fair enough.
5. 2 AP2s.
Nice. 2 5-ups.
Did a wound roll to it.
Fails both, down to 4.
Okay. Sorry. Think.
No problem.
Gonna have first squad flame the land speeder. I don't want to kill it actually.
That's true.
I need to charge it.
You really do.
I really do. So I don't want to kill. Honestly, I don't think killing one Terminator changes too many of my charges, but I still don't want to do it.
That's the spirit.
That boat is going to shoot your land speeder and just sheer hope. No. I'm going to shoot your devastators, which is what I should have shot with my flamers anyway, because I was in range. But that's okay. Firing the boat into them. 3s. Promising start. Nope.
Cool.
And then, damn, I think they do something. This boat's going to shoot there.
The infiltrators?
Yeah.
Cool. 2 hits.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Nice. 2 6-ups. Make 1. Feel no pains. Fail both. I'll just pull the close model.
Okay.
Just to make the Wracks have a little bit
Yeah, I
more
don't
of
think the Wracks actually want to charge you.
I don't think so either, but like my infiltrators will get where they want to go anyways, so I don't.
I'm just going to fire 2 into the land speeder, just see what happens.
2 what?
2 of these boats.
Oh yeah, fair.
3 actually.
So who's going where?
Bink.
Cool.
Fire
So
land
some of those are through forests and some are not.
I'm treating them all as through forests.
Oh, fair enough.
Because I think they are all through
Oh,
forests.
okay. The middle one I wasn't sure about, but if you think he's got it, then fair enough.
That one will hit you on 3s.
Well, now we don't have to check. Good hits.
Let's see how they translate into wounds. Hey, there we go.
Not too bad. This is on that tornado.
Yep, 6 ups.
Yep. And this is him, right?
Yes.
Here's 3. He's alive. He's dead. See if he pops. Nope, that's okay. Sad land speeder.
All right, that felt pretty good.
They were fun.
They were very fun.
I
We all enjoyed
I
it.
think they're good in every chapter.
Yeah, they're just generally incredibly efficient, which is what you want out of a unit.
Yup.
All right, let's do the Jack is hopefully not sad phase.
My favorite one.
These witches are going to charge here.
Okay.
They need a 6.
Need to roll 6.
Oh, these are the blood brides.
10 is good enough. So just charging Terminators, and they just need to stay out of the Judiciary. Well, they don't have to, but like totally up to you.
They're going to. Because they're going to come here, which is outside of Judiciary range, and then they're going to be my first activation. They're going to pile in and base everyone.
Looks great. All right, the unit is here to take a hit. So they will.
That checks out. That checks out.
And what drug do these blood brights have?
Adrenalight.
I don't know what that means.
+1 attack.
Okay.
So leaving it open, so I'm outside 3, and I had 10, so I can just do this.
Cool.
And just leave the closest charge path open for my characters and the Incubi.
Sure. So it won't change their charge roll needed. The Archon needs like a 6 and the guys need a 7?
The Incubi needs 7, the Archon needs a 6.
Cool.
So the Archon I think is more important.
All right.
So he's going to go first.
11, he certainly will.
Yes, sir, he will. So he's going to go within 1 inch of one guy that is not your sergeant.
Okay.
Whichever that one is.
Sure. Yeah, the sergeant is not him. That's fine. The sergeant is there.
Yep.
So I'm sure if you base me.
One dude will be able to fight me.
Cool.
Actually, I'm just going to go to and leave that spot open. I'm going to go to there.
Cool. I don't know if you can charge any. Oh, I guess the Judiciary's moved. Sure. Okay.
It's fine.
No, it's fine. I'm not realistically doing too much to him anyway.
And then they need a 7 in.
Yep. Cool.
They got it.
They'll just be my fight last anyways.
Yes, they will. So they're going to go 1 inch of this guy.
Sweet.
Here.
Looks great.
So boop, boop, boop. And then the blood brides are going to pile in and base dot, 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 dot.
As many as possible to try to do it.
So you'll get 3 attacks on my Incubi.
I might be able to get some more guys coming around the edge, but we'll see.
It depends. It'll depend if you can get in.
No guarantees.
Because I'm going to, my blood brides are going to pile and then consolidate and tap there.
It's a definitive maybe.
Yeah. So, all right. And then the Succubus, I think, is going to, what does the Succubus need?
Up to you, really.
I think the Wracks will attempt to go in.
Yep.
Just for funsies.
You need to roll like a 7?
I need to roll 6.
Oh, that looked like more than 7.
It's definitely under 7.
Doesn't imagine. Yeah, here, just roll it. You can roll 6. Well, no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, 10's fine.
Wracks.
And we're going to tap this vehicle when we're done.
A-okay. If you're alive when I'm done with you.
That is correct, yeah. I mean, I am charging the 2-man, but the Succubus is going to go... I mean, she does want to go into the Termies. Is this a different unit to the 2-man?
So the 2-man is 1/2, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, sick. All right, she's going to go into those two.
Okay, so the 4-man and the Terminators.
No, the 2-man. You said this was the...
Oh, this is the 2-man as well, yes. So
yeah, so I'm going to go right there.
Great. Perfect. Look at you making all these charges with ease.
Wild. All right, within 1 inch of one guy, and then they'll be tapped up.
I was hoping you'd have to use a CP on one of those, but it is okay.
Well, that felt pretty good.
I think I'm going to still have a decent amount of stuff alive. We'll find out how.
And then these guys are going to charge here.
Looks great.
Boop. So I'm going to tap you when I'm done.
Yep.
And honestly, I mean, I need to kill you.
Yes, I was going to say you may need to kill me for the whole plan to work. So just staying right within 4 for the fun stuff.
Yep. Like that. So I'll get 6 fighting. You have 4 wounds left. I'm +1 to wound.
Yeah, decent odds it works.
Yeah. I have all the special weapons in on you.
Cool.
All right, we're going to go with the Blood Brides first.
Looks great.
So piling 3.
I will, for the sake of it, just make the Incubi fight last.
Fair enough.
Do you want to try to Torment Mask me?
Yes, I would love to.
Yep, I'm leadership 9 at the moment. There you go.
Your fight last. It's every time on Tormentor Mask, so it doesn't matter. You can't interrupt.
Yeah, I can't interrupt, so I'll just be waiting for you.
Does not matter how I do this.
Not particularly.
So the Incubi should be able to get in on multiple models here.
That's true.
Same with the Succubus, same with all this. So now that you're fight last, the question is, do I want to go with somebody else first? I think I'm still going to go with the Blood Brides first, because they're a significant amount of damage.
They're not nothing.
So we're actually just not going to block off the Incubi, if that's a thing.
Sure.
Boop, boop, because you can't take your sticky objective away. Because troops are on it.
Looks good to me.
Pardon me, sir. Troops are talking. And he'll be able to get in on, looks like 4 guys. So, if I kill 4 with Blood Brides, then we can have a conversation about whether or not he can get in.
Yeah, I think I'll be all right with that.
All right, so they are, I believe, 5 attacks apiece with Adrenalight.
Oh, which is our 4 base?
They are Blood Brides.
I thought Blood Brides were +1 weapon skill, not attack.
That is something to check.
Yep.
So Blood Brides are in, it's been a hot second.
No problem.
Where is all this? Oh, here we go. Hecatrix Blood Brides. Oh, they don't +1 attack. They do the extra AP on Blade Artists.
Yes.
And they are weapon skill 2. Yep. So they are 4 attacks apiece with Adrenalight.
Looks great.
And then they have a weapon that... whoop, whoop. This is why you check. It has been a solid long time since I put Drukhari on the table.
What did you do? You just took the Shardnet Impaler?
Shardnet, Impaler, Agonizer, and Razor Flails.
Oh, so you bought them a lot of weapons.
Yes, I did.
Good for them.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool.
Okay.
So the Razor Flails are 2 hit rolls instead of 1.
Uh-huh.
So that's going to be 8 attacks. Otherwise, I believe it's exactly the same.
Sounds great.
As a Hecatari Blade, it is. Strength user. So 8 attacks off the Shardnet Impaler. Oh, sorry, not the Shardnet Impaler. Off the Razor Flail, so I can roll those together.
And they're just strength 3, right?
They are strength 3.
Cool.
So they're wounding you on 5s, but
your
those 5s will
5s
be
are the
AP, yes.
Cool.
So, and then I have Shardnet and Impaler, which is an additional attack, and is going to be AP2 damage 2. And then I've got the Agonizer, which is 5 attacks on the Sergeant, which always wounds you on 4s. Why did I buy all these things?
Couldn't tell me.
Couldn't tell you. 3.
Do you want to just
4.
like roll them one at a time and then look up the rules for the next? Because I already have forgotten what the first 3 weapons you said were.
I remember what they are.
Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just need...
How many more dice?
That's another 1 fighting, and then I just need another 2, which I'll grab from there. So first off, we're going to do the Razor Flails and the Hecatari Blades.
Cool.
So that's the
all
Razor
together.
Flails, and then these are the Hecatari Blades.
Looks great.
It's going to be 2s and 5s.
Okay.
And then 5-ups are going to be AP4.
Yep. So I'll just be taking invulns. Just roll those and we'll get some more dice.
Disaster.
Just roll the dice in your hands. Okay.
No.
Yep.
Boop, boop.
Seems pretty normal.
Seems pretty normal.
Yep. Of course, I'll be getting my 6 up Feel of Pain on the back end of this.
Yes, you will. You'll be taking a lot of 4-ups.
Yeah, it's all right.
Decent win.
I will lose some Terminators. I think the unit will be alive. We'll see how alive it is in a little bit.
Yeah. I don't have Drazhar in this combat, so I'm not going to be
Yeah, that's kind of
+1 to win on the
what I'm
Incubi.
going for here. All right, so fail 5 saves, and I've got a 6 up Feel No Pain. Fail 4, so we're going to kill 1 Terminator.
Okay.
Wound to the next.
Using these Shardnet and Impaler.
Great.
2s, and again 5s, so these are AP2 damage 2.
Cool. 2s and 5s.
It needs to be AP4, but yeah.
Yeah, it's enough.
Or 5, technically.
Cool. 4 up invulns. Fail both. The
Damage
wounded
2.
man is dead. The next one is very wounded.
And then
so
the
2 good models
Agonizer.
are dead.
Yep, the Agonizer.
Cool.
All hit.
great.
And he's wound on 4s, because it is
for
poison
them.
4+. Never mind, those are AP6.
Sweet. So these are just damage 1?
Yeah.
All right, so just 4 up invulns. And 6 at Feel and Pains. You kill 3 Terminators and wound the next.
Sounds good.
All right, is that the unit?
That is that unit, yes.
Yeah, I know. All right, so let's see.
So-
if I pull 1, 2, 3, I feel like you're not going to get a lot of Incubi on me. Right, if I just pull 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Sure. You'll get some Incubi, just not a lot of Incubi.
He is within 3.5 of that model right there, so I can get
But none
in.
of those guys are within a half inch of him.
Yeah, true, I guess. Yeah, I'd get one.
So we'll just go boop, boop, boop.
All right, so we are going to... You definitely want to try and tap a couple units to prevent your fallbacks.
Oh, 100%. No falling back here. No, sir.
All right, we're going to swing with that Incubi, and we're going to...
The Incubi have to go last because they're fighting last. So the Archon has to go next.
Fair. All right, Archon, then never mind. They're not going to get this
Yeah,
one.
that's basically why I did the Incubi, was in the hopes that I could pull out of them.
Yep,
Because the Archon has decent odds of killing that man.
yes. So the Archon's going to go.
Yep.
So he has 7 attacks, rerolling hits and wounds.
7 attacks, 3 rolling hits and wounds. Great.
So 2s
good.
and 4s.
Nice.
The full rerolls, and these are 3 damage apiece, and they will be AP and Vuln.
Yep. 6. Very nice.
6.
You want to see if you take a mortal wound?
Yeah, no problem.
Nope. Would have been fun.
Not even a little bit.
All right, so here's some 4 Benvolns. I will likely end up rerolling one of these.
Sounds good.
Not a great start. The wounded model is dead. The next model is wounded. The next model is dead. So that's 3. So 2 dead so far.
So I've killed 5 so far.
5 so far. Let's take. I'm just gonna see if you reroll one of these. If it fails. Okay.
Solid.
This is embarrassing.
So just,
So this is the reroll. One of them has failed.
yep.
Reroll passes, 3 damage. It's another one dead, so I have to pull 3 more Terminators, and then good. Okay. So I lost.
So 4 Terminators to him.
Yep. So no,
Sorry, three to him. You have 4
3
left.
to him. I have 4 left.
You have 4 left.
So I'm leadership 9. I've lost 6 so far.
That is correct.
So I fail on a 4, but I can re-roll it because of Guilliman.
Or you just 2 CP auto pass it.
Maybe
I think that's the last time it'll matter. What will happen here is I'm going to fight twice into you with the Archon.
So correct me if I'm wrong. He has to be in combat.
Yep, he'll be in combat with your character. He's going to pile into...
That's fine, but he'll be activating first, and
I'll just try and swing.
Yeah.
But it's immediate. You have to interrupt. Or no, his is the end.
Yeah, his is the end.
His is immediate.
Yep.
The Archon is at the end.
Yeah. So I think so. The witches have already swung. I think I'm honestly going to leave this guy here and just let 1 Incubi hit me because he's a model on the objective for me to obsec it. So I can just turn off your obsec in the command phase and get an 8.
Oh, yeah, sounds good.
So I think I'm going to take just 1 Incubi swinging on me.
Okay.
And try to get 4 points out of it. Or I just pull back. I don't want to take the fight twice, honestly. So we're just going to pull out. So 1, 2, and 3. And we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 left.
Okay. He is going to get within 1 inch of your lieutenant.
Cool. I think you will have to get within an inch of the Judiciary to do that.
Want to go right there? No.
Okay. Then I'll just base him with the lieutenant and call it a day.
That is fair. What I will probably do is base the lieutenant with the Succubus.
Maybe.
Okay. So He is going to pile through to here, 1 inch away.
Okay.
Was that not a thing he could do?
I thought that was more than 3, but it's fine. He can go there.
And then the Succubus is going to activate.
Sure.
And is going to go to there.
Mm-hmm.
And then fight. And
then I'll hit all the Terminators into the Succubus, and then I'll hit the Lieutenant into the guy.
Yeah. So going closer to this model here.
Sure.
And then I will base the Lieutenant, which you will then try to get out of.
Yep. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. All right. The Succubus swinging.
Sure.
Has 10 attacks, 2s and 2s.
That sounds realistic.
There might not even be a Terminator unit left.
Maybe less.
2s. And 2s.
Cool.
That many
Four
invulns?
invulns.
Yep.
These are AP3.
They're minimum AP3, yeah. Some
Yep,
of them are
that's fine.
AP4.
So these are all damage 2. I don't have a reroll in the bank. We'll fail 5, so it might lose 2 more Terminators here. Let's see. First one takes
'cause nobody
4
was
damage.
wounded.
No one's wounded at the moment.
So failed 5, so now you failed 3.
Yep, so 1 is alive. Now it takes 2 more damage. And now it's dead. And the next
then
one takes 4. So that'll kill that as well. So I've lost 2 more Terminators. We're now at the point where I'm probably just auto-passing to hold on to it.
Yep.
But no one's wounded. I'll just pull this one.
No.
And this one.
Yep.
So that the Archon's not really going to be able to get to me with an activation.
Yeah, because now the Succubus can't base him.
Yep.
So the Succubus is going to come back to here and just tap.
Cool.
She can go in any direction, actually.
That's true.
So she can totally base him, and then he can just pile in and fight there.
But if she's there, that would be going around. Show me where she...
Yep. So she goes D3 plus 3.
I thought she just went 6. Is it D3 plus 3?
I thought it was D3 plus 3.
Well, 5 is definitely enough for
Yeah,
whatever.
5 is enough for whatever the heck I'm trying to do.
Sweet.
So then the answer is she would go right there, base up, and then he would pile in 3 because the base is less than an inch and fight them.
Sure. Okay. So I'll just I guess so he'd be in combat there. Let's see what I can do with that. I could just hit the Archon.
You could hit the Archon, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just leave. It doesn't really matter from there because you're not engaging the apothecary there.
That's correct, yeah.
That's correct. Okay, cool. All right. Well, sure. I'll just leave it at that. It's fine. And go ahead and swing the Wracks then.
Okay, yeah. Do I want to re-roll wounds?
You know,
What are you thinking?
I'm just looking to see if there's. Well, I can't interrupt with.
With the
Funny enough, I
Terminus?
could have interrupted with the Reaver Lieutenant before the Succubus swung.
Oh, do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I completely forgot that he wasn't fighting last. We'll just simplify this.
That's totally fine.
He'll
You do
just
that
base.
before the Succubus swings.
Yep.
And
So yeah,
that's totally okay.
yeah. And honestly, I should have caught it then. Just keep going. I'll just save the CP.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to go back in time too far. So you can have the Wracks. If I want to interrupt now, I can. I don't see anything of particular value, so we'll just call it all right.
Okay. And the Wracks, I think you're going to have a decent number of targets to shoot at.
I am.
Yeah. It depends on how many don't run away, because they are currently within an inch there. They're within an inch. She's not.
Wait,
So,
that's an inch?
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So here, and then we're going to tag the vehicle so it can't do any super silly...
Oh, I'm fine where I am.
Yeah, but I don't want you getting fancy pants on me.
You never know when I'll get fancy pants.
I never can tell with you. All right, so 5 swinging in. I believe they're 2 attacks apiece. 3,
Okay.
4, and then the sergeant has this many. Do I want to re-roll wounds? Honestly, I don't even know if I want to kill you. Because currently you are trapped in combat with...
Oh, I've got plenty of things
Blood
to shoot
Brides?
anyways.
Like, I'd rather you have to deal with the Blood Brides in combat, to be honest with you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make it so only one model is going to swing on you, and it's not going to be the sergeant.
Okay.
And then I'm still going to kill model somehow,
Yep.
but it's going to be okay. And then we're going to consolidate like that.
Sure. I don't think this changes particularly much.
Probably not, but just looking to make sure that guy can't get out of range of out of 1 inch of the Blood Brides.
Sure.
Yep. So one dude swinging. Stop spinning.
Cool.
One
So
hit.
2 hits.
Sorry, yep. Splinterblades. And 4s.
Nice. 1 AP 1.
1 AP 2.
1 AP 1, 1 AP 2.
Yep.
Here's an AP 1. Good. Not worth CP rolling. Here's the AP 2. Fast. So just takes wound, feel the pain.
Yep.
That's okay.
Okay. The Archon's going to pop his fight twice. Oh, no, you have some characters to swing. You have some characters to swing.
Well, I have the Terminators as well. Yeah. So we'll have the Terminators pile in.
Well, the Terminators fight last, so you have to do the other ones first.
Okay, that's fair, yeah. So I'll just swing the Judiciar.
And both, they fight once everything else is fought, so they can fight before the...
Yeah, so I'll just swing the two, I will just swing the Infiltrators here.
Yep.
So you're engaging this Infiltrator? Okay. So
which one? Oh, is this the two?
This guy is the 2-man, this is the 4-man.
Okay, yeah, I'm basing the 2-man, not the...
Not engaging anyone else. No problem. So I'll just swing one Infiltrator Sergeant on the Bloodbrides.
Sounds good.
And then I'll swing the other guy on the Wracks. So here's on the Wracks. 3 hits. Rerolling 1s. Just 1 save on the Wracks.
Sounds good. 6 up, or maybe a 5 up.
I believe there is 6 up armor.
5 up, 5 feel no pain.
Cool.
1 dies.
And then here's on the Bloodbrides. Rerolling 1s. It's going to be 4 hits.
Okay.
3s rerolling 1s. That'll be 4 saves on the Bloodbrides.
Dang, pretty good.
Heals
There's
3.
3.
Sweet.
So we're going to pull... Honestly, I want to leave the Judiciar in.
Fair enough.
No, we're going to pull the Judiciar out of combat. So the Judiciar are no longer in combat.
Yay.
Whee!
All right. Could you activate the Incubi then?
Yep, they're just going to...
Oh, you also have witches down here, but we can do that in a second.
Yeah, they're just going to get into cover.
Yay.
And then consolidate, they're going to go like that.
Sure.
All right. Witches here, it looks like 6 are going to swing.
Okay.
All right, all the special weapons.
See if there's anything interesting I can do with my
So razor flails. Oh, thank you, Enrico. And I also reroll 1s to wound on my core units. As I said, it's been quite a while since I've played Drukhari. Thank you for helping me. All right, the razor flails and the 3 other people. 3s and 5s? Toughness 6.
Toughness 6.
So 6s. Oh no, +1 to wound, because you are you're a dirty vehicle, John.
I am.
You're a dirty vehicle. And then I have the others there. 2 AP2s. Cool. Damage.
2 5-ups.
Yep.
Fails 1.
Okay. The damage 2. 3s and 5s. And then the sergeant, these are going to be 3s and 4s. So it looks like...
4s?
Yeah, she's strength 4.
Okay, cool.
I believe agonizers are +1 strength in addition to anything else.
So
And that's going to be AP loads. Let me just make sure I have it up right here. Agonizer, nope, strength user. So was that a 5?
it was a 5.
Okay, then it's AP 6. Or no, AP 4, because they're not blood
Is
brides.
it wound? Yeah, wound.
Yeah, because I'm +1 to wound.
Got it. And is AP what?
4.
Damage?
1.
Okay, so I'm just down to 2.
Okay, so I'm not going to engage this one.
Sounds good.
I can't, actually.
Yep.
But that is fine. Okay. I'm just going to pile on.
Sure.
Or consolidate on, technically. Just looking to trap you.
Well, we'll see how
the roll-off goes.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So then I will just...
You swing with the termites?
I'll just swing with this guy. I have other things to go first. So here is the land speeder. 1, 2 hits. And 2 saves.
Okay.
Kills 1.
Kills 1. It's going to yank me out of coherency.
It would.
No, we're going to pull that guy.
Sounds great. Every witch matters. All right. So yeah, I'll just swing 2 Terminators. Is the Apothecary in combat?
No.
Looks. Okay.
Remember we said that
Sure.
he wasn't? But you can swing with the lieutenant.
Yeah. I can swing the Lieutenant and the Terminators?
Yeah.
Cool. The Judiciar is not in combat anymore. All right, so we'll just swing the Terminators on the Succubus. I'll pop +1 to hit, so I'm down to 6.
Pop -1 to hit.
Great. And so this is hitting on 4s, we're rolling 1s.
Yep, remember the lieutenant has to go first, though.
Oh, sure.
So you can't actually base the Archon.
Unless he kills it.
Unless he kills the Succubus, yeah.
Yep.
Or the Archon.
Yep. So he will just swing on the Succubus then.
Yep, still
He's
-1 to hit.
Not charged.
So 4s.
Cool. I think he's weapon skill 2. Okay. Lieutenant.
I thought lieutenants were worse, but
They're worse ballistic.
The worst ballistic skill?
Maybe they are weapon skill 3.
Go for it. They're probably weapon skill 2.
Oh, he has a combat knife as well. So not that.
They're probably weapon
3.
skill 2.
All right, they're probably 3. He's fine. He's not a combat guy.
4 pinball.
Does 1 damage. Boop, boop.
Down to 4. Interesting. Oh no, you're not 4 damage right now.
No, I'm 3 damage. And then we'll just swing the Terminators on her.
Sounds good. Still -1 to
so
hit.
if you lightning fast against her, I'm not spinning the CP against the Lieutenant.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Sure.
So now I'll go reroll 1s. And that'll be 4 hits. 2s rerolling 1s. Oh, Lieutenant. It'll be 4 invulns.
All right. First one, down to 1. Second one, third one. Nick, the power of Nick.
Cool. So just one more left on the Succubus.
That is correct.
I will find a way to do
Yeah,
that.
I'm not surprised.
Looks great.
Then end of phase, he's going to come in and he's going to fight you.
Yep.
He's going to go like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to stay within 3 inches of this unit here.
Sure.
Not that that matters. He is
will-
very much the closest
That
model.
will not matter at all. I pinky promise.
All right, so I'll see if he damages himself. It might only be once per phase, but
It's just each time you fight.
well, I rolled it. So 2's rerolling. Whee!
And 4s rerolling.
And 4's rerolling. 6 again.
Really good wounds on that.
All right, so you have used a reroll.
Yep. Feels 1.
Okay.
And let's just see how the Feel No Pains go. It does kill 1 more model. So I'll just pull the one in combat with the Archon.
Yeah, that checks out.
Actually, I'll leave the one in combat with the Archon because that one can fall back from the Succubus scared. It's not ranged with Succubus.
Yep,
That's the
fair
one for
enough.
you. So I've just got 1 left. I will be auto-passing it, honestly. I've got the CP at this point.
Yeah, you do. And he's going to then consolidate back here. I can't get away from the Terminator, but
Cool.
he is going to touch that model.
Oh, okay.
The one that may not be able to fall back.
Yeah, it's fine. So we'll just, I think that's everything that I had in combat because those infiltrators aren't in combat, right?
Not the 5-man, yeah.
The 4-man's out. Great. All right, could you take a morale check on your witches? You lost 3 models, you're -2 leadership.
Ah. That definitely doesn't fail.
What's their leadership? I know it's not 7, but I am curious.
I believe it is. I believe they are leadership 8 on witches, and I think the favored retinue is +1.
Nice. So they'd be leadership 9.
But that is something I'm checking right now.
No problem.
Yep, add 1 to the leadership, so they lead 9.
Fair
so
enough.
it goes to 7, which means they're very good.
That's all right. I have a lot of juicy targets here.
Yes, you do. By
So
Jove.
we'll auto pass that morale check and then go up to 6.
Yep. I'm going to go up to 2.
Yep.
So I have an interrupt in the tank, which is dope.
No problem.
I don't know how I feel about this position on the board.
It's just gonna really depend how hard my crackback is.
Yeah.
I expect to do a lot of damage with this. But we'll see how
Yes.
it actually
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
I would.
Alrighty. So you did successfully keep me off that objective.
Herd the Prey, unfortunately, is still a 1.
Yes.
Take them alive. I haven't killed anything in combat.
That's true.
I've killed 9 Terminators, but
Yep. No units yet.
that does not count.
Doesn't count.
I am at a 3 on no prisoners, though.
Yes, that sounds probably true.
Yep.
And I'm getting my 4 on primary.
Yep, you're up to 6 CP.
I'm up to 6, and you're up to 2.
Yep, and you're going to get a 4, and I'm going to get another 3 on my alternate primary.
Sweet. Let's first find out how this land speeder does in trying to fall back from the witches.
All right, so we roll off. You get -1 to your roll.
I got a 2.
So you get a 1, and then we'll find out what happens if we tie. Well, we didn't. You can't fall back.
Sweet. No problem. And then the 2-man infiltrator squad, we'll just go ahead and try that now.
Sounds good. You get -1.
So here's the them. It's a 4.
That's a 3, so we drew.
All right, let's find out what happens.
Okay, no escape. If you win, so you can fall back.
Yay! All right, so I'm gonna get to shoot the Archon and the Blood Brides, which is sweet.
Yeah, that's super nice.
So we're just gonna go 6 inches out because I'm probably just gonna be falling back and charging into something just to get a little movement.
Yep.
This is 5 Incubi and Drazhar, nothing else.
Correct.
5 Incubi and nothing else.
Correct.
And then this boat
5
is double
racks,
rack.
5 racks. No, the racks got out.
I thought they got out of this boat.
Oh, they did. Yeah,
Yeah,
so this
so
is
double rack and rack.
Yep, you're
But
correct.
no characters in either of those. So Drazhar, I've got 2 characters in front of me. I basically just want to scrape the board clean and kill the Archon, these witches, the Succubus, these Incubi, that boat, that Incubi.
That's a lot. If you did that, that would be bad. I agree with you.
Feels relatively reasonable. So let's see if I can pull it off. Those Devastators will be holding still, so they're just shooting. And then I'll probably have the other squad just get out of the Rhino. Oh, you engaged my Rhino?
I did.
Cool, let me punch you.
Okay.
3 attacks.
No, don't do it, John.
Rerolling 1s. Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't do it.
All right, that's okay. We're just going to get the guys out, and they'll advance upfield and just get shots. That'll be all right. And then I've got a bunch of land speed redos to zip around the board and be annoying.
Land
This
speed
one's a little bit
redos.
annoying. There's 9 left. We're going to shoot them in combat. I'll probably just have Van Vets just finish this problem. And then I think that'll be okay.
Okay.
This is an 8 wound boat. Yeah, plan is to just hit this side of the board, kill this as well, because I don't think that Wracks and Disintegrators love Vanguard Veterans. It'll take a couple
they don't.
activations to
don't
really work that.
Love my position here on the board, but I went for it. I killed 9 Terminators, thankfully, but
Wait until Gulliman goes in.
I really wanted to hit squishier parts of your army, and I didn't. So I think that is definitely a problem.
Yeah, so these,
Whether I killed that last Terminator or not, I don't think matters.
not significantly. I'd like to have 2 Terminators just because next turn I want to have 3. So we'll just get these guys running around here so I can shoot this boat and melt a range, and that'll be fine.
Yep.
So we're just going to get them out. I'm going to drop a CP, and I'm going to advance them as well.
I love that CP for you.
The 5 CP?
The fact that you have so many with Gulliman feels
this
really
is
good.
awesome.
Yeah.
This part's really cool. So I'm going to actually have to move the land speeder first so that I have room to get out. Do I want my scouts getting out anywhere? I don't think I do. I think I just like this land speeder being a thing that is kind of annoying for you to shoot to death. Like, honestly. And they're not really going anywhere combat-wise. You'd have to emergency to get on that side of the wall. So I will just, I think, try to kill you and the Incubi. And if
You remember?
emergency,
Sorry, I just was very struck by the fact that you remember when 6 Raiders could just jam in the center of the board and it was totally fine.
it wasn't great. Actually, I didn't like that very much.
I'm just saying, you remember that?
I do remember
What
that.
happened?
That was a point in time, yeah.
Yeah, it's just not a thing anymore.
We're going Assault Doctor, by the way. And I'll probably have these Van Vets try to pick up those Hellions.
Honestly, if I went first, maybe that would have been the play, but I didn't go first. So you did get to shoot me a little bit first, which
Good.
makes it
It's what I wanted.
less entertaining.
It's exactly what I wanted.
All right. So I am in +1 to hit.
Yep, that
for
seems fair.
however much that matters.
Yeah, I think this land speed redo is just going to fly 18 inches right here. Just be a thing on an objective and just be like, hi, I'm slightly annoying to deal with.
You're very annoying to deal with. I'll upgrade you to that.
Yep. So then these Devastators are getting out. And the reason they're advancing is I could come out and hit you on 4s, but I think I have enough CP that I'll spend 1 so that they can advance and shoot their weapons. And 2 inches goes to 3 inches with Gulliman. So
Because they disembark first, then benefit from his aura, then move.
So they're going 9 inches from that point, which will get his combi melt in range as well as the multi-melt in half range.
Oh.
So it's a half range multi-melt and an extra combi melt shot and +1 to hit on the whole unit.
Pretty good.
That feels like it's worth my time.
They are also in charge range.
Yeah, you are going to have more things in charge range than you know what to do with.
Literally, yeah.
Yep, we'll actually just tag a couple in there.
Want to acknowledge we have Martin Francis, who upgraded his membership to the War Room Silver.
Thank you so much.
Glad to have you here.
We love having you here. And they
the
can
best.
always charge back into the racks, which is probably what they're going to do.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I should have done this turn, but I think going into the Terminators was not it. But I was also getting like frozen out, so like
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to take a look at this game.
It's a little weird, yeah. We're
I'm
gonna,
not out of it by any means, but I
by-
think that's
by
an
no
interesting
means.
position you put me in.
Agreed. We're going to advance and charge this Vanguard Veteran unit.
Absolutely.
5 goes to 7, so they're going to go 19 inches. Could you drop a dice for me right there? Sweet. So that's 1 Vanguard can go touch that point. We just want to have a nice easy charge to Hellions.
Yep.
19 inches, we'll put one of them an inch away from this boat. Because I want you, if I pop this boat, I want you to disembark far away, and then I just get to shoot you with more things because you're not in cover.
Nah, I do what I want.
Okay. 19 inches will be right there.
I just have to hope you miss with your multi-meltas. That's my game plan here.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 rolling 1s. I'm going to really hope that that pays off.
Oh, because you give him +1 to hit and whatnot. Yeah.
It's because they're going to be ballistic skill 2 and they're an assault weapon, so I advanced. I didn't actually take a heavy penalty.
That's pretty
Assault
slick.
weapon. The Rhino's going to be falling back in a hot minute. Honestly, no, it's not. It's just going to Stormbolter you. So I don't really care about you. These devs will be
Wow,
holding
that
still.
hurts.
The Reaver is going to try to fall back from your Succubus. Got a 6, so I'm good. Because you don't have a shard net, so you can't beat them.
Oh, true.
Yep. We're really just going to be using combat to shore this whole thing up, I think.
I mean, I feel like you're going to put together enough bolt guns to kill a 1-wound Succubus, but
Yeah, no, that's just infiltrators just going. Honestly, I'm going to start with like a series of frag grenades.
Oh god. Oh no, she's just diving for cover left, right, and center. There's frag grenades everywhere.
There's nothing to be done about it.
Yeah, you know, I actually don't love the 10-man witches. They're expensive, at 120. They're kind of a liability.
She'll fall back to there. The Rhino will probably end up falling back. Guilliman.
Because I was trying out big units of witches because they got cheaper. So I figured I'd give them a shot.
That's a fair thing to do.
And you basically need raiders. So I figured, we're trying it on our terrain. You know, the
Art of War style.
The Art of War style. The raiders are easier to hide, so that's a natural combo. I still don't think they're worth it, actually.
Yep.
So that's something to learn from.
Terminator's going to step 1 inch away.
And you're going to res him?
Yep, we're going to bring the Sergeant back.
Give him a buddy.
He's getting a friend.
Hello.
Thank you for being a friend. I just want a little bit more stuff.
I'm so ready for the 2-up cascade that's about to happen from this here.
This Archon?
This Archon.
Yeah, plan is to just kill 2 witches, 3 witches, and then start showering this man with random guns.
You'd have to kill 5 witches.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I kill 3 of them, there's no one within range.
You killed 3, they pass their leadership.
Oh,
so there should be 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did I not put an extra one down? I think I didn't put an extra one down. But you killed 3, they passed their lead check. I know that much.
Okay. They didn't get out of a boat that died, did they?
They did not.
No, they were out of a boat that was full.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't know where that model is, but by Jove, I will find it.
Yep. Just grab something.
Here we go.
Cool. So there's 8 left. There's
7.
7 left, so I still have to kill 5 to get the fun parts. That is probably going to be okay. This Justiciar, honestly, is pretty good where he's at. He's just going to be the cleanup crew and a bunch of different stuff. And he got me my oath points last turn.
Yes, he did.
That mattered. You can't fall back and do stuff with a lot of fun raider things. So this is just going to hop the fence.
Sounds good.
And then we're just going to have these Vanguard veterans just walking 12, because I think they're just going to toss a crack grenade at the boat because they literally cannot fail this charge. And we're probably even going to hammer Wrath you on the way in.
That checks out.
All right. Crack grenade into the boat. Awesome.
It's Drazhar time.
Yeah, Drazhar can come do something next turn, and then that'll be it.
Then that'll be that, yeah.
Yeah,
no, I agree.
Then I'm going to try to kill Drazhar.
I very much agree.
All right, so let's start off then. We're going to have the... let's just start off with... the Rhino will fall back, honestly, just to get a unit near my characters. Just because...
Can it fall back, John?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm just right.
3, and about 2, and about 2, and about 5 more. Here we go. Go hang out with the characters.
All right.
It'll still be charging. So, always be charging.
ABC.
I think this rack unit is the unit that's just going to get mobbed by every single unit of my army to reposition after I'm done seeing how the shooting phase goes.
Yep.
So, let's then just fire away. The first thing I want to do is kill this raider. So we're going to have this dev squad that's right here and they're all in cover. We're going to put everything into the raider except for 1 grav cannon. The 1 grav cannon is just firing into the Succubus.
All right. Hold on 1 second.
Sweet.
So I acknowledge Martin Francis, but we have someone new to the War Room. John, I will give you the pleasure of introducing.
Of course. Thank you, Agar Oli. Welcome to the War Room Bronze. Feel free to correct my pronunciation.
Yes.
I doubt it was on point.
There was no way I was getting it, so I kicked it to you.
Yeah, that's totally
Psychological warfare, but we are happy to have you. Thanks for joining.
He's actually shooting. They're just going to advance. Sorry. I realize that he's going to fire guns and kill 1 or 2 models. I just don't want to fail this charge. So they're not going to crack grenade. They're just going to run. And we're just going to be an inch away from like as many models as possible.
Yeah, this is happening.
You are now part of the experience.
I don't want to be part of the experience.
You are.
I do not wish to be.
So here's this guy firing into combat. Here's an assault cannon and a multi-melton. We're just rolling them all together because it doesn't matter.
Hitting on 4s?
Yep.
Powerful.
Winning on 2s. 3.
3 6-ups?
Sweet. Yep. Okay, 3 friends. Still part of the experience, I see.
I do not wish to be part of the experience, John. I cannot make this more clear.
That sounds great. So that one is good. This one will be shooting later. Maybe at Incubi, maybe not. He fell back. So let's have the dev squad here. Just chuck 1 grav cannon into the Succubus, everything else into the Raider. And let me actually, apologies, let me make sure that I did this right. My Reaver Lieutenant's going to fall back a little bit different, if that's all right.
Sounds fine.
Because he's 9 inch aura, and that's not literally infinity, even though it feels like it. Cool.
Is that still 9 inches?
Yeah, just
sure.
So I'm wiggling a little bit. Yeah, he'll move a little bit more around. That's not.
That's actually further away.
Fine. Apothecary. Everyone's moving over 1 inch.
you happy?
Now I am, John.
Fantastic.
I mean, as much as ever.
I apologize. We're starting with a frag grenade to the Succubus off the apothecary.
I see.
Yep. Boop. 2 shots.
You think this will do it?
2 hits.
Oh God. 4s.
1 save.
No. She's good.
All right, cool. We'll resume the plan then.
Yep.
Here's 1 grav cannon into the Succubus. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. 2 hits.
2 hits,
rerolling
on 3s.
1s. 2 saves.
2 saves, 2 4-ups.
Nope.
And she drops.
Sweet.
Sad
Here's
succubus
a
noises.
ballistic skill 2 multi-melt into the Raider. We'll do the combi melta first. Hits and doesn't wound. 1, 2 grav cannons into the Raider.
So these are hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
And wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5s. Rerolling
They're
1s
not
though.
at their best into me.
They're really not. That'll just be 3 invulns on a full health Raider.
They're not terrible. Okay,
go.
now they are terrible.
That's okay. I have a ballistic skill 2 multi-melta.
Yeah, your multi-melt is the one that makes the money. Let's put
2
it that way.
hits.
3s.
And 2 invulns.
Hoping for you to roll some. Oof, that is probably a dead Raider.
Okay.
First die
So that's
is
9
that's,
damage.
That's enough to make the second one kill.
Sweet. See if it explodes.
Can you just roll the die for me?
It does not.
Okay.
Emergency. This is an emergency.
This is in fact an emergency. I think it is an emergency
Yeah.
because the second unit can just shoot me.
100%.
So I can make you -1 to hit, but I would rather just die on. Well, no, then I can't interrupt.
Yeah.
That was a miscalculation for sure. Well, life is what life is sometimes. Luckily, they're gonna fire through a forest. So if I just hope your hit rolls are bad. Yeah, if I need to represent the interrupt. But
Yeah,
honestly,
as soon as you can't interrupt, it's super not fun for you.
super bad. I think it's super bad either way, but we're just going to go with it.
Fair enough.
So if you wouldn't mind just rolling me 5 dice, I'm trying to get the full John Fun Time
Here,
experience.
just 1.
Just 1?
Yep.
Oh, don't worry. Very soon it will be
I'm sure it'll continue to be.
ogre now.
Yeah. Excellent.
All right. Give me 3 more guys.
3 more models?
Yeah.
All right, and that was a unit that advanced with my kills. That's 1 point on my White Scar secondary.
Yes, sir.
We'll be trying to add to that soon.
I'm just going to leave these here. If you want to charge, there's always a chance that you get minus leadership and
100%.
shenaniganry.
Oh, wouldn't that
Not minus leadership. There's always a chance I just roll a 10.
Yep.
And then I think that's the swings we're looking for.
Sounds great. Planning to just shoot you. We'll see how it goes. So next up is going to be this squad needs to die. So we're going to put the scouts into the whatever they're called. Scouts into the witches.
Yep.
I'll put the combi melta right there, and we'll put 4 bolt pistols into them because they're actually melee weapon scouts because I didn't buy the snipers. Even though they're free, 3 hits,
Checks out.
and that'll be 1 save on a witch.
Haha, don't you know I have... Oh, God, she's dead.
Cool. And here's a combi melta, bolt gun included. So here's the bolt gun 4s.
Into the witches, or...
This is into the incubi. 1 save on an incubi.
Okay. I have a guy in cover
Oh, sure.
in the back. Good. Doesn't matter.
Melt a gun. Oh, sad. All right.
I think everything's fine, honestly.
Yeah.
For you.
These infiltrators are going to put 8 shots. Let's see. Do I want to... kind of want to pop the Archon. Funny enough, I can just shoot him with a lot of stuff.
You surely can.
Let's have the Judiciar drop a frag grenade on the witches. 1 shot goes to 3 because
Yes, it
you're
does.
enough. 2 hits, probably not ballistic skill 2. 2 saves.
2 saves. Okay.
Kills 2.
Kills 2. So you killed 3 so far, so you need to kill 2 more before you can reach the... I mean, honestly, he's at the front, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter, no.
It really doesn't. Yeah, we'll just have the infiltrators just rapid fire that unit.
Yep.
And just try to get that over with, I think. Yeah, that seems fine. So here's the infiltrators. And that's the right number of dice. 7 hits, 3s rolling 1s.
Is this into the Archon?
No, this is just into the witches.
Okay.
Okay, 7 saves on the witches.
Yeah, witches are I
Fragile.
agree with Enrico. They are overrated. There's 1
Nice.
left.
Cool.
I'm going to save 1 behind the wall.
Yeah, I think someone will solve that later. All right, Gulliman is going to rapid fire this Archon. 2s rolling 1s. And 2s.
So is this going to be the I never die, or is this going to be the I roll 1 on the first possible?
You.
Yep, I felt it with my toe, and that
Fair
was
enough. Yeah,
definitely...
81 damage 2.
All right, well, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up. 2 up. No, no, no. Yes. Strong.
Very strong. Then that's mostly everything but the Devastators.
Yep, you just have 1 unit devs.
The Land Speeder will put all his shots into that guy.
Sounds good.
Here's the D6 shots from the funny gun. 4.
The what gun?
The funny gun.
Okay.
2 hits.
You reroll. Oh, no, you're out of that.
Don't. 1 save.
1 save. Haha. I could take it on my armor.
You could.
It's a 4 up.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that just because this would be the world's saddest possible. Takes it down to 4.
And here's a heavy bolter. And 3 hits. And no wounds.
Booyah. Strong, etc.
All right, this Land Speeder, we'll actually do these guys first because this will probably just chip shots there. So we're going to have the Devastators put all of their shots right into that guy.
It's not enough, you poor fool.
We'll put 1 grav cannon here.
Okay.
But the multi-melt will be on the Archon as well.
Sounds good.
So here's 2 grav cannons into the Archon.
Sounds good.
On 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. And next,
3s.
rerolling 1s. Okay.
A wise man once said, you should take these on 5 ups until he's about to die. But that man is silly.
Yep.
I know I'm not going to fail any of these.
So you're good.
So I'm good.
All right.
So I actually don't even think I should take him on 5s, but because then you can find some cheap way to chip through some wounds and just get him without having to go through the 2 up. And for him to live right now, I need to cheese you on 2 ups, not
even then,
try to live on 1 wound.
If he pulls it off, the Judicia is just going to make him fight last, and then I'll hit him with the entire thing again in melee.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm sure I'll find a way. But let's see it. Cheese me on 2 ups.
2 ups. 2. Dead.
He's
alive at 1. But...
No, because he took 1 wound off of the big gun. So he fails. So fails.
Oh, I
3.
thought that was failed 3, but okay, he's dead.
Yeah, fails 4.
All right.
Sweet. Multi-melt wasted. Here's a grav cannon.
Wasted
right here. Rerolling 1s. Okay. Needs a 3. Cool. 1 invul.
It is. They are 2 up right now, so AP3, so 5 up.
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm in cover. Good.
Sweet. We'll just lock and load a multi-melt into them, probably. That seems fair.
What?
I'm gonna pop the cherub. Oh no,
Yeah, you
they
already
popped the cherub.
You popped the cherub already.
Oh, they didn't shoot their cherub. Wow, dang. I should have
Is
popped.
there anything?
Yeah, I could have shot an Incubi.
Then do it. It's fine.
Yeah, so we'll pop their cherub, multi-melts into the Incubi. 2. 2.
Okay.
Sweet.
Schwink.
So that's the end of my shooting, other than this Land Speeder. This Land Speeder is just going to put all of its shots here, I think.
Okay.
So here's 3, the assault cannon. I'll drop the multi-melt into the boat right in front of me. Seems funny. Now we'll just kill Incubi.
Okay.
So here's the, let me think about this. So killing this boat doesn't really change much. It could get you obsec on the objective, so I could just shoot that one, just for free multi-melted damage. But I think I just want I think the Incubi squad's dead anyways. So we're gonna put the multi-melted here, with the assault cannon there.
Sounds good.
Here's the multi-melted, 2 hits, and 1 save on a boat. That'll be 8 damage to that boat.
Grab a quick 2.
Cool. And here's an assault cannon into the Incubi.
They're in a
not near
forest.
Guilliman, so 2s. And just 2 AP ones.
So 2 3 ups. Okay, good.
Sweet. And we're just going to trust a fight last and a couple combat units.
Yeah, I would probably say that this turn is enough for you. I think this is basically it. But there's things to learn from, I think, for sure.
For sure.
That's what we're aiming for.
So we're going to do a multitude of charges.
Yep.
We're just going to hopefully give you a little too much to handle.
Like it if you didn't.
So we're going to have the Vanguard veterans here charge into the witches. And they're all basing me, right?
No, there's one that isn't, but
The one on the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she can't go anywhere to break that coherency, so I don't really care. So we'll just charge, and we're probably not even going to bother with the Hammer Wrath. 8 inches looks great.
I don't think you need to. I mean, you have 4 CP, and I don't think the game's going past
I just
this
want to
turn.
use the Hammer Wrath on the Incubi.
Fair enough.
Because I want to multi-charge them and the Hellions.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool. So we'll just do this so that if you interrupt, one can hit Vanguard veterans, and I think that'll be okay.
Sounds good.
This land speeder will charge the boat, and it's
Yep,
not doing
you make it.
anything with that. It's just going to base you right there so that we can live together in peace and harmony. The Justiciar is going to charge those Incubi. He's +2 to charge, so that's 6 inches.
Yes, he sure is.
And then we'll have Gilman go into them as well. Hopefully that's fun. So he's going to go right there. Gulman will try it next. Gulman will actually hold off because a bunch of other people are going to charge. And I want that charge buff. This 4-man infiltrator will charge the 1 witch. 10 inches is a bunch of angry space marines right in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
Just saying like, hi, come deal with me. Please allocate one thing to me.
I mean, I don't have units left at this point, so I think it's going to be fine for you.
Yeah. The 2-man Terminator will charge the just the Wracks right in front of them.
Sounds good.
Great.
Now I've gone from trying to cheese you on 2-ups, which did not work, to trying to cheese you on Tormentor masks.
Yeah. And then the Devastators, both squads are charging into the Wracks.
Yep, sounds good.
So here's the first one, 7. Just going in there and hoping that a random Thunderhammer is funny. Although in generally all this combat's good, and then they're just all going in as well. Okay. The Rhino will declare a charge on the Incubi. It's going to be 10 inches. That'll just give me a little bit of lookout sir protection for Gulliman. Gulliman will go
against
next.
What?
I am just Gulliman. The Reaver Lieutenant will charge him as well.
Sounds good.
And 9 inches is great. Cool. Then the Apothecary will charge the Wracks. And that'll just go back there. Cool. All right. Those Vanguard veterans are going to charge into the Incubi and the other guys. 8 inches should be good.
That's
I'm
more
going to
than
basically
enough.
get 4 models, Hammer of Wrathing the
I don't
Incubi.
know if you can do that, because the point you need to go to is there.
Can't I just be right here? Just an inch away?
Because you can't be in the wall.
But if I don't have a room to put it. Then
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So we'll just have the Sergeant with his 2 damage weapon go right there. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 within an inch. And then they'll all be able to pile in that way. And this will probably be my first activation if the Hammer of Wrath goes well. We'll spend that Hammer of Wrath CP right now.
Sounds good.
So down to 3.
4 mortals on 3-ups.
Yes. And we'll kill the Incubi.
Nope, there's a sergeant who has 2 wounds.
Oh. All right, fair enough. Well,
Yeah.
if you roll it, it'll be fine. Then the Scout Speeder has really nothing better to do. So the Scout Speeder will
You
also...
are just out of my...
It's 3 inches, right?
Oh, that's right. It's 3.
Yeah. The Scout Speeder will charge that 1 Incubi. 3 is not it, not worth a CP. That's all my combats. All right, so...
then you want to go there?
Yes, they'll charge here.
Yeah.
They already did. They're just 1 inch away.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Yep. We'll make those Incubi fight last. Would you like to make a Vexator Mask roll on my advance?
Yes, I would love to Vexator Mask your Van Vets. 10.
Fair
Fight
enough.
last.
Okay. Extra wound. All right. So you'll get to
And
do
I'll
your
Tormentor
stuff there.
Masks here.
Sure.
Gulliman is scared of me.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. It won't matter because he'll swing before I do. It's just funny.
It is just funny. We'll have the Reaver Lieutenant go first. Boop. With his hilarious 6 attacks. And assuming he's weapon skill 3.
He legitimately may not be. I don't know.
I don't know. I think we're gonna.
I think it's fine either way.
That'll be 3 AP1s, damage 2.
Yep, 3 4-ups. Damage 2.
Yeah, because I'm White Scar. Everything's damage 2.
Okay.
Here's
well-
the damage 2 Rhino,
Oh no. Why 4 attacks?
because it's Shock Assault.
Oh, right.
Fair enough. Here's the Justiciar with Sword of the Imperium. He's
Gulliman
definitely
won't
hitting on 2s.
Gulliman will not even get to swing, John.
That's true.
He will not even get to swing.
It's gonna be. Sorry, the 2s.
It's 5. It's 5.
Yeah. And that squad's
Very dead.
point.
Yeah,
This
I
was
think
the
I
Rhino.
exposed too many resources last turn,
Potentially, yeah.
but it's something to learn from.
Yep.
All
Here's
right.
all the infiltrators bopping that one
You're good.
witch. Great.
You're good.
Cool. Here's all these Vanguard veterans bopping here.
Yep.
And ding, 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 ding. Any lightning fast or just cool with it?
I mean, I could interrupt here, but
You
that
could.
doesn't feel worth. I don't think because I made you fight last there, which is again none of mine have failed. Not that I think they mattered, except for that one. I don't think this one matters because she can fight them, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So I would just be killing this thing. I'll lightning fast. The cheese is real.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you want to pile him in to get them within 12?
He can't go yet. It's not gonna last. Yep. Here's all the lightning.
What an
claws.
idiot Gulliman is.
Yeah. I'll just do the sergeant. With
Is he
lightning claws as
leadership
well.
11?
Yes. Yeah. It's okay. So with lightning fast, you are still like so dead.
Yeah, I'm so dead. It doesn't matter.
And 3 is the wound.
Rerolling. Ah, but you see, I have absorbed the spirit of Nick, and you shall die.
Maybe.
I'm dead.
You are so gone.
It is I who will die. All right.
I don't really get cover against you, so I'll just consolidate up so that I get a little bit of dense in case random disintegrators come downfield.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna play out a unit of Incubi and Drazhar and just see what that does.
Fair.
Here, the Hellions are gonna go first.
Sweet.
So they're hitting on 2s now.
Yep. And that whole thing is hitting the Wracks.
I mean, sure. Just tell me the order you're doing it, and then pull models, and it's fine.
Yeah. Well, it's all those Devastators are damaged to in combat now, which is important to me.
Yeah. Sure.
Alrighty.
All right, they're all gonna hit you.
Yep.
And then that one Clavex is gonna hit you.
Well, I'll swing before the Playbox because I'm fighting normal. Because I fight first, fight last, cancel. So you get 1 selection first.
That's true. I think it's still worth it to do the
It's
Hellions.
definitely not the Clavex. That Sweet Prince is going to get however many Lightning Claws are left.
All right, 2s and 4s. Hopefully none is that's the answer we're all leaning towards right now.
Maybe. And then just 4s to wound.
And then just 4s to wound, 5s are AP2. I like how all of the misses are in the same place.
Yeah, always funny how that works.
Yeah, it's weird. So 2 3-ups, this many 4-ups.
Great.
Because you have Storm Shields on everyone, I assume?
One guy does not.
I
So he will be last.
So those are AP, those are 4-ups, those are 3-ups.
Yep. So 4-ups. Try one of those again. Okay, so 3 dead. Storm Shield. Storm Shield. We will not bother CPU rolling that, and we'll just see if the Vanguard veteran. He is sadly dead.
Unit!
There you go. That was an unfortunate turn of
I
events.
told you I wanted to cheese you with Tormentor masks, and you just didn't believe
You
me.
owe me a morale check on those that wonderful Incubi, though.
I will, but only after you're done swinging. Is that everything?
Assuming everyone scoops the rack.
Combo charged.
Yeah, I think they're going to be actually just fine.
So I assume I can't get back on this objective here?
That is correct.
Yeah,
because the
3-inch pound, 3-inch
not
consolidate.
in
Yep.
combat. Okay. That's everything.
That is
so
everything.
That is you getting another 4, me getting another shock tactics, me getting another vehicle kill for Oath, and I've got a bunch of things in the center, so let me go update that scoreboard while you start moving.
Oh, yep.
I'll update it while
Thank
you move.
you. All right, so now you've fallen right into my trap, you see?
Indeed. Oh, no, dock me up the CP.
Oh, you are in combat with my Raider. It has Chain-Snares and it's hitting on 3s right now.
Sure.
So I'm going to hit you. 3s with exploding 6s. 6 hits. And then wounding on 3s. Okay. 2 AP2s, 2 AP1s, if you wouldn't mind, sir.
I'll do it in a second. Yep. We know there will be a land speeder there, so. Let me just check the scores. How many CP are you? You're going up to 2?
I'm going up to 2, yes.
And I'm going, how many do I have right now? Do I have 3?
You have 3 goes to 4.
So up to 4?
Yep. Get you set there.
That will give you another 4 on primary. I do hold my bonus, so it's another primary. My lightning strike is a 5.
Yeah, no joke. You didn't actually kill the characters with things melee.
Let's see what I killed. So I killed the Raider when I advanced. I killed a Witch in combat. I killed a Witch in combat. I killed an Incubi in combat. I killed a Wrack in combat.
All right, 5. Yeah, no, that's no. When he's right, he's right. Ladies and
Last
gentlemen.
turn I got 3 more points on Oath of Moment, and then this turn I've got at least 1 vehicle.
Okay, so the game plan here is to clear all of this out.
Cool.
You have
overhead.
Yeah, you're on overhead. We're on overhead.
It wasn't. I just moved it.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
This guy is going to move 8. I can advance 16.
Cool.
And then fire. Man, almost.
Almost what?
If I was at full health, I could have gone 14, gone 22, and then Fire and Faded got around here and shot him with the guys inside.
Pity.
Pity.
Such a shame.
Pity. So here's the plan. All right, it's kill you. Oh, you have 2 AP1s, 2 AP2s on that.
Cool. 2 AP1, 2 AP2s. Takes 3 damage.
Haha.
I'll hit you back as well. 1, 2 hits. Rolling 1s for Gulliman. 3 hits. No wounds.
Yep, strength 5.
Strength 4. It's
Strength
just
4,
a Space
really?
Marine bop.
Oh, it's just a dude.
Just a dude.
Just a dude. He can't do the same thing because he can't advance. Yep. I also don't have the CP to do it. Never mind.
Fair enough.
So that'll be that. Maybe next turn. So my plan is to scoop hopefully all of this.
With 1 Incubi?
I have Drazhar, Incubi.
Oh, they're not going to do much.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. No, it's just one Incubi. It's just one Incubi. I wouldn't even worry about it, honestly. And I'm going to attempt to deal with this, although that is a lot more suspect. So I would give you this. Hopefully that just gives you your battle ball in the center and one dude back there that I'm going to try and make plays to get next turn.
Sure.
And then I surround. But before we do that, I want to thank Matthew Laughlin for joining the War Room Gold.
Thank you so much, Matthew. We really
Thank you,
appreciate you
thank you.
becoming a member of the War Room Gold. Hope you enjoy it. Your support means everything to us. It's how we keep making content like this.
Absolutely.
All right.
So, not really sure how I want to handle this. I know the Hellions want to, if you would hit the overhead again.
Sweet.
So this 2-man unit that has a wound taken off is prime candidate to get shot or to have flyby attacks. But I think I want to save my CP. That feels unnecessary. So I think they'll shoot you and just see if I can poke some wounds through normally. And then they'll just go to here and charge back here and then go to back like here after they're all done.
Looks great.
And then I think Drazhar and Incubi will party town in this combat.
Okay.
And I'll probably just shoot this a bunch and then see hopefully if that does what I want.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, it's a plan. All right.
I'm excited for it.
It's among my favorite plans. It's some of the plans of all time for sure. So I don't want to do this. So this thing moves 8. So it definitely wants to go down to here.
Yep.
And we'll flame this, shoot this, see if I can get some wounds through.
Of course.
Took quite a bit of damage. Have to get guys in here, stick my prow out and shoot you.
Okay.
That would be a good use of resources, but we're definitely getting the guys inside, outside.
Nice.
So the Incubi are going to advance, and Drazhar's going to advance. Oh yeah, Drazhar's feeling it.
Drazhar can go wherever he
I think he goes
wants.
7, so that means 16 inches out of a boat.
He's going to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he's going to do whatever. Cool. And then they go 13 inches out. So that still feels like whatever I want. So hopefully I clear this pocket. We'll see on that. We'll see about that.
We'll see about that.
We'll see about that. So let me get them out. Roll for the Incubi first. If you could hand me 4 Incubi.
4 more Incubi.
It's pretty easy because there should be 4 over there that are deceased.
Yep, at least 4.
Yes. So they're going to get out, and then Drazhar's going scootily. He skips scootling around.
Like it.
So would like to kill you. You have 5 miles on this objective.
And they're OBSEC.
Yeah, and they're OBSEC. If you want to turn off, what I could do is I could hop this unit out of the boat over here.
Test it?
Just take it away.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you have 5. It's not sticky.
It's not sticky at the moment.
Yeah. So we're just going to come in that direction, in this wordly direction. We're going to try to kill you. We're just going to see. And then Drazhar is the man, the myth, the legend.
He's going real fast. Wherever he wants.
Really, if you think about it.
Luckily, I do have an interrupt in the tank. We'll see if it does anything for me.
Yeah. So if I want, what I think I want to do actually is go to here, and he'll try and scoop this unit.
Have Drazhar try to scoop the devs?
Scoop the devs.
I will try to overwatch you.
I'm sure
One multi-melt away from glory.
Boy. You have 2 shots. I mean, you have 4 CP, so might as well.
Yeah, I mean.
That might be the point where the Raider comes in and just tries to make the charge from about there-ish. But first, other people going for glory.
Yep.
Hellions.
Look at them go.
Not advancing because they don't have to.
Yep, and they've got plenty of little shooty shots.
They do. So they're going to try and do some damage here.
Great.
Free it up so that I get to do what I want in life, which is
14 inches of movement is great.
yes, 14. They move quite far. And they're going to hit the other dev squad.
Love it.
And this Incubi is probably just going to, I mean, he'll advance if you wouldn't mind rolling it for me.
Sure. 5.
Yeah, he will. So he's going to go to here.
Great.
He's probably just going to try and kill this thing.
Okay.
And then
There are scouts in it, if that bothers you.
it does bother me quite a lot, honestly. He'll probably soak the charge.
Okay.
And then this thing is going to come to here and be on the objective.
Great.
Tying it up. I hold 1 objective. You will hold 3. That sounds like a 12.
Yeah.
Can't really accept that. Not much to be done.
Just get everyone out of your boats so that I can please charge them next turn.
Oh, yeah, well, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't heroic anything special.
Just heroics 3. Nothing crazy at all.
So we're gonna put the 2 flamers here so they can flame them.
Sure.
I'm gonna string the rest of the unit out and charge
Okay.
your unit on the objective.
Won't I win that fight?
I'm gonna pop reroll wounds
Okay, fair enough.
and see what it does.
That's fair.
I just need to sit there,
Yeah, of course.
honestly. I mean, the question is, can I be within 12? Oh, yeah, I can.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Yeah, I'm just going to be on the objective.
5 models outside of heroic range.
Correct.
Cool.
Like that.
Looks great.
Yeah, you probably would win that fight. I'm
Yeah, it's just
going to stay here.
doing quick math.
I don't like math. All right. And these guys are probably going to stay here. I think they are going to stay here.
Yeah,
So I don't really have much that can deal with this, but we're going to just try and get it done.
I like it.
And then I think this thing's going to charge.
Charge my poor speeder.
Charge your speeder. Try to get him done there as well.
Sure. Okay, I like it.
All right. Well, you know, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Give it a good old college try. So shooting, we're going to throw splinters into your wounded unit of
Infiltrators?
that has been a pain in my side.
The one that's been like charged and shot like 4 times now.
Yeah. Well, the question actually...
Honestly, it's the most valuable Helix Gauntlet of the West.
The question is, do I want to... I think I want to advance just because if I hit a 6, I can just charge this guy behind the wall.
Sure. I'll come get you.
I'm sure you will. Yeah, and Drazhar will charge like multiple things and then fight. I think that's more value, honestly, than just shooting some splinter.
Sure.
So we're just going to see. If I roll high, I might go for it. I don't, so I won't.
Okay.
But now the charge is even more automatic. There we go.
Yes.
All right. Well, with that in mind, we're going to fire 2 liquifiers in there.
Cool. Set the defend.
Duck and cover. 2 liquifiers. 5. 4s. Just 2.
Cool.
AP2. Ignores
shield.
cover.
Good.
Strong. First squad of liquifiers out of this boat. 8.
Let's see it.
Looks like 4 4-ups.
All right. Storm shields. Kills one. Wins the next.
Okay. Next squad in.
Great.
Only 5. Yeah, I'm not spending CP on that as much as I would like to. Just 2.
All right.
Quite a bit below average on that, but at least I killed an exact multiple, which is what I wanted.
Yep.
His disintegrator into them.
Okay, so this is on force.
Yep. And 3s. Not a thing.
Nope.
He's going to shoot there. It's 6s.
Sixes.
He's going to shoot here.
Sure.
Because it's 5s at least. Nope.
Alrighty.
Him shooting into combat.
Yes. 2 hits.
2
2
wounds.
wounds.
2 6-ups.
By Gorsh, by golly. Fails both.
That'll
Dies.
kill it.
See if it explodes. Oh, it does. 1 wound to you.
Yes, sir.
Only 3
wound to you.
inches.
Oh, it's off the base, right?
So no wounds to me.
Not to you. Yeah.
Cool. All right, there you go.
All right. By gum.
There you go.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Alrighty. All you. What's your charges?
Yeah, you know. So Hellions into that unit back there,
Okay, this is into the devs
and the apothecary. Why not?
and the apothecary. Love it.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Hit that overhead because there's going to be quite a few charges coming in.
Here they go.
I doubt I'm attacking the apothecary.
Does feel unlikely, but you can get him in combat.
You never know. Him charging 2 of these.
Yep, I'll overwatch.
Yep, go for it.
1, 2, 3 grav cannons.
Better than letting Drazhar get schwanked.
Yeah, I just want to remove this. 5s.
6s? Oh, you're touching cover.
They're all in cover.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't want to
You
touch.
didn't want that on Drazhar. 2 invulns so far.
He's dead.
All right.
Soak that Overwatch.
Now Drazhar can do his thing.
Yep, Drazhar is going to charge both.
Sweet.
Yes, sir.
Sure is. There they go.
Here I go killing again. And then these guys are going to charge 1, 2, 3, 4.
Apothecary as well.
Yeah, apothecary as well.
What's 4?
1, 2, 3. Oh, that's it. There's just another Terminator model. There's just a second Terminator model.
8. Nice charge. Okay. Well, I'll be interrupting somewhere. We'll find out where later.
Oh,
And Wracks are Wracks going anywhere? They sticking.
Am I feeling froggy? I am not.
There, fair enough.
Sadly.
You're just not a froggy guy, huh?
And charging the in there.
Yeah, sure.
Got it.
Boop. We will hang out forever.
I hopefully we will not.
Yeah, well, he won't kill me. I'll sit there. I won't kill you, and then I'll out.
They're both going to attempt to charge your speeder.
Sweet. Who's first?
The 2-winder, I guess. Is
Six has
probably
got it. Yep.
Yeah. Because it's
6 is good.
Yep.
So
and the other one going in. 4
I think
looks
not.
doubtful.
You think you need to roll the 5 here.
I will attempt to.
So that's a CP reroll.
Yep.
That'll make it down to 1.
Down to 1s. I can't interrupt on my turn.
True. But now you can't lightning fast anywhere.
Into combat.
I wasn't doing that. This is on the 2-wounder.
That's right.
Great. All right.
Okay, where do I want to start, and why is it the Incubi?
Do you want to try to mask me?
Oh, I would love to mask you.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So who wants it?
Oh, when I make the charge, I'm gonna just make you minus leadership.
Sure.
This one has no sales, and it's the 1.
So not getting the Terminator.
I am getting the Terminator.
There's no way that's within 3. Well, if you're charging the infiltrators, it'll make your charge longer.
Okay.
I'm
All right,
right?
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I was right here,
Okay,
so
fair
like
enough.
it's pretty easy.
Put it in there, then. Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
On the Terminators that are leadership, you res the Sergeant, so they're leader 7 right now.
So leadership 9 base, yeah.
So 7. So I need to roll an 8.
Ooh.
Nope. And Drazhar's not into them, so he's going to roll it on the Dev Squad.
No.
No.
All right. Interrupt somewhere.
Can't complain. Incubi are going to swing. We're going to
That
throw.
seems fair.
We're going to throw 2. Honestly, I don't think you actually do that much damage if you interrupt, but I'd like to keep the unit intact.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to throw 2 into the Apothecary and 3 into the Terminators.
Cool. The apothecary will transmute them.
Okay. So 2 into Apothecary. I believe there's 3 attacks apiece.
That's right.
Yep. 2s and 4s.
Good start.
2 damage 2.
I'll take 3 up saves, or 6 up saves, make 1, 2 damage, fail it, so he's down to 3.
Okay. And then into the Terminators,
Yes.
I have the 1 Sergeant who has 5 attacks.
Nice.
These are going to be 2s and 2s. And 6s are going to be damage 3.
The sergeant's 4 attacks. So.
Yeah. So 2 damage 3, that many damage 2s.
That was 3 guys? The sergeant's 4 attacks, no?
Sergeant actually has 6 attacks because his
But
Demiclaves
but
make
if he does
extra
the
attack.
Demiclaves, he's strength 4 and wounds me on 3s, not 2s.
Oh, okay.
I'll just... It was... How many do you think it was?
It was
This many?
that many, yeah.
Okay.
I'll just take
one out and look out there.
And we'll just say I didn't swing with the Demiclaves.
Yeah, you did the wound on 2s.
I did the wound on 2s, yeah.
Is that fine?
So 2 of those were damage 3, the rest of them were
Okay,
damage 2.
cool. I'll start with the damage 3s then.
Okay.
4ups might use a reroll here. Not on that. Not on that. Damage 2s.
Yep.
Not using a reroll here. Fails 2, 4 damage. 1 man is wounded.
Sure. Okay, that's all right. Are you going to interrupt?
Yes, we're going to spend 2 CP and interrupt with the Devastators.
Which ones?
The ones in combat with the Hellions.
All right, lightning fast.
Sweet. All right, let's see what we can do. So I should have all of my rerolls. Let me just go do some pile-ins to make sure.
Yeah, Drazhar gives +1 to wound, but I messed up their profile, so I'm not doing the bonus attacks at strength 4. I'm doing the not bonus attacks at strength 5, which wound on 2s.
Yep. So we'll get all 5 of them swinging on the Hellions, and we'll see what we can do. Unfortunately, I'm not damage 2 right now. Here's the Thunderhammer to start.
Okay. Oh, right, they have a Thunderhammer.
Everybody got a Thunderhammer.
Yeah, stupid Thunderhammer.
Rerolling 1s. Come on, buddy. Cool. 2 rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Nope. Come on. All right.
I didn't kill your Terminators.
I know.
It's
I wanted to kill like 1 or 2 of these guys. Rerolling 1s. And truly disastrous hit rolls. Wow. Rerolling 1s. Honestly good. Sure. Okay. All right. You go next.
Drazhar's going to punk.
Yeah, Drazhar's probably going to kill 2 things.
Yeah, Drazhar's going to swing on the devs.
Sweet.
2s and 2s.
That's true. So he's... Yep. AP3?
I believe so, yeah. So
Cool.
6 ups.
Yep. Let's see if we can pull some guys out of combat. Okay. You're still probably going to kill both units? Is the sad part?
I actually don't think I will.
Well, that would be nice. Well, I will leave the Thunderhammer for my own sick twist and
All right,
amusement.
I will fight again. Because his is immediate.
It's immediate. Yeah, fair enough.
So,
Yeah, I don't want to.
yeah, now I'm definitely not killing both, but that's okay. I'm going to swing into the devs again.
You all ready? 3.
3 6-ups.
Give me a sergeant. Oh, sergeant lives!
I don't see why not.
Clearly, Drazhar needs full rerolls to hit and wound, is what I'm hearing.
The problem is sure, but if the Archon doesn't have it, then he doesn't do any damage, which is the unfortunate part. I guess the Raider's gonna go.
Cool.
That was a pretty disastrous fight phase. That one is staying in because I rolled a 6.
Yep.
2 AP2s, 1 AP1 on
Here's
those guys there.
AP1. Oh, the Son of the Infiltrators?
Yeah.
Fails it, but that'll go Helix Gauntlet. And we'll pass one of those. They're not near enough the Apothecary. So he'll just, with the wound, will to die.
Sure.
Which unfortunately means I no longer have a Helix Gauntlet. But that's okay.
Magnus the Blue, I do not know. Maybe he's referring to you. Both of us were rolling pretty bad.
Yeah.
Except this is my turn. This is my turn, John. I need my turn to work.
No. So I will swing my
No,
lonely...
I got these guys swinging.
Oh, of course, please.
So the first one at full is going to attack.
Yep.
And that was not a 1, that was a 3.
Yeah, you're fine.
And then, because they have +1 to hit right now.
Nice.
And then 2 AP1s, 2 AP2s.
Cool. 2 AP1s, wounded, 2 AP2s, dead. See if it pops. Nope.
So unfortunately, it's still your objective.
So funny enough, these raiders have killed more land speeders in combat than like in
Yeah, I
shooting.
just kill those things in combat. That's fine.
Easily.
Easily.
Yeah, strength 7 is really nice there.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
The Chain-Snares on the Raiders and Venoms is legit.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. All right, I'll swing back.
Somehow that was my... Oh, no, I have Hellions, yeah.
Yep, you still have Hellions.
I think I'm going to swing one guy onto your Apothecary, just to try and...
Sure.
You spent Transhuman. I'm
Yep.
going to tell you how much I care. Not at all.
Okay.
Probably should have done this first. I don't think it matters. One guy into the Apothecary, 2s and 4s, just looking to make you upsetty spaghetti. 2 AP2s, 1 AP1.
Nice. 2 AP2, 1 AP1.
Yep, because they
so here's
do it on 5s.
AP1, makes it 2 AP2s, fails both.
So he
could
is...
kill him. He dies.
Okay.
There goes.
Sweet.
Sad Apothecary.
It popped.
Yep, that'll get you
then-
some kills for your secondary.
Yep. And then into the Devastators, 2s and 4s.
Yep.
And 5s are super cool.
Yep. This is just 4 guys,
This is just 4 guys.
merely 17 attacks.
Merely a lot, yeah. Actually, those 4s wound. So 3 AP1s, 5 AP2s.
Nice.
And the reason I threw attacks in there was because now you don't get to be like, feel no pain.
So
You
make
just-
3 of those.
Yep.
So 2 guys dead, and then 3 AP1s, and I'll lose 1 more. So there's 3 Devastators. We'll leave the Sergeant and the Multi-Malta. All right.
Okay. Well, I didn't actually... I only killed 2 things in combat.
You got the Apothecary and the Land Speeder.
Yes.
I'll swing back now.
Yep.
We'll have the 1 Thunderhammer man just going full hog on Drazhar.
If Drazhar swings twice at
2
this
hits.
unit and he dies in... He can't die, but...
2 wounds.
Oh, no, these are damage 4.
These are damage 3. I didn't charge you. But that is 2 damage.
Yeah.
We'll get
I
there.
don't know how that turn happened.
We'll get there. 1 Infiltrator is going to bop the
Actually, I know exactly how it happened. Roll all 6s.
2. No wounds there. Not close enough for Lieutenant. And then
What I
here's
should have done probably was swung his AP4 swings instead. Actually, I don't know if they're AP4. They're just damage 3. They might be. They just might be
I do not know.
AP3. Either way, it doesn't. I don't really know.
And then here's the Thunderhammers hitting the Incubi.
Yep.
I'm not in combat with the other.
The Hellions, no.
Cool. Rerolling 1s.
It's nice.
Much better.
I
2s.
was kind of hoping you would lose more than 2 wounds.
No. 5 invulns.
Okay,
4.
lose 4. I think that's enough for now. I think we can call it
Fair enough.
after that.
Okay.
I needed something to die in there. Unfortunately, nothing did.
Yeah.
I did kill the character, but everything
so it
else...
still gets
just-
you 4 points on your.
It gets me 4, but unfortunately, you're going to get an 8 right now, and you're also going to table me. Yeah.
Yep.
So, I think that's...
Don't I get a 12 right now? I hold 2 to your 1.
Sure, I didn't plan that out properly, but yes.
Oh, yeah, fair. It doesn't change anything. Okay. All right. Well,
Then I definitely would charge. And,
Yeah, of course,
But
of course.
that's
Yeah.
a whole nother thing.
yeah, there are ways around it. That's fine. All right. Well, good game, sir.
Good game?
So, how's Drukhari?
What a question right now, John.
I mean, okay, you said that you had things you wanted to talk about after the game.
Yeah. So Raiders, I think like 1 or 2 is fine, but the rest of it is just they're too hard to hide. Like you were just getting shots at me all the time.
Yeah.
Witches and Blood Brides are all right, but they were good in Strife where you could reroll wounds.
Yeah.
Outside of Strife, not so much. They just disintegrated, and there's 270 points in those 2 units.
The strength 3 was surprising. I just thought they would be more. I just thought they would be more. I just assumed, honestly.
Yeah, they're not though. That was also surprising to me. I mean, obviously, Incubi and the characters are great. Getting that squad of Incubi out, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, considering you basically got the Terminator unit anyways.
I think that turn I exposed too many resources. Like, there's no reason that unit should be exposed right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. It kind of in my mind, I thought I could get him behind the wall. Just need to take more of a second to think about that.
Yeah, I think Drukhari is just a little bit trickier of an army to play than it used to be. And so, but it's a good one to get reps on into.
It is, for sure. As you saw, I was coming to grips with my rules partway through the game, which probably should have studied up a little bit more. As it is, I mean, Hellions are good, but man, they're swingy. Like, sometimes they go in and do nothing, and sometimes they kill that whole unit.
Yeah, because there's no rerolls on that, right? There's just, let's see what happens.
Should have checked my math there. Didn't need to throw away resources. I just tossed away too many resources, I think, early. Threw away squad of Incubi and another squad of Incubi. Can't be doing that. Threw away squad of Hellions turn 1. Can't be doing that. And other than that, Disintegrators are very swingy. Like, even with Ignores Cover and all that, they're just very swingy. So I think it's Blackheart Dark Lances, honestly, for me.
Gotcha.
Just get that reroll. If you poke vehicles out, they're dead.
Yeah, the Disintegrators didn't do as much as I expected either. I thought like with Ignore Cover, it'd be like when they shoot Space Marines, I pull them up, but half the time you didn't even get a win through.
Half the time you didn't even have to take a save.
Yeah,
and then
I was like,
you passed like half your saves anyway. I think there were only 2 I made you take. Yeah, the Terminators were really annoying for me because they led the front, and then when I hit that, I didn't hit anything else. I needed to do that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted the unit to be there for, because I felt like I needed something solid in the army.
But as you
did kill all of
as you saw, I had to hit them because I didn't have charges. I barely had charges into them. I didn't have charges to anything else.
Exactly.
So you having the shooting advantage on me was kind of a problem because you have the shooting advantage. That means I'm forced to go into the Terminators, which means I can't deal with the stuff behind it. I did get a turn where if this turn worked remotely average, I would have killed all that. But even so, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
It's more like can Drazhar then swing around to your back objective. I don't know if that's valuable.
I don't think Drazhar would be there at the end of my turn regardless.
I think I needed this to pick up like 1 or 2 more, which was possible if unlikely.
Yeah.
And then potentially I probably needed to try and make this charge and then do reroll wounds and try and clip enough of this to where it's a non-viable unit. So I think that would probably have been a better way to take my turn. Because at that point, you literally have 3 characters in a Rhino.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah.
And from that position, assuming that all goes average, which it did not, but that's life. When you're taking risks,
when you're splitting in a lot of places,
they're risks. Well, I didn't really, but it's fine.
The Incubi.
It's a risk when you go in. But that was the idea of my turn, right? Is if that means I should have committed with the Wracks because you are using your interrupt somewhere else.
Yep.
So you're not using it there. I do one CP reroll wounds, try and kill a couple guys, and try and do it that way. And then at that point, you have 3 characters against an army, and it's not much of an army left. I still needed to spike up here.
Yeah.
But that was the idea for the turn, was to leave you with just that, and then the following turn, I swing, take your back objective. You never get around to that. I pick off a couple characters at some point and call the game there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that does about wrap us up there. I was really happy with the White Scars. I actually loved having Guilliman in the middle of this army. I thought that was really fun. This is my first time playing Guilliman with the White Scars. And it felt really good just having +2 advance and +2 charge on command without needing to have a chaplain roll a chant.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
So I really liked having Guilliman in this army. I think that this was a really fun White Scars list. So yeah, I'm happy with it. And I'll probably just kind of keep playing around with the concept a little bit and see how it goes.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take points out of the Witches, take points out of Raiders, probably still have 1 or 2 Raiders.
Yeah.
And put points into, I don't know, I got to think on that, honestly.
Yeah.
Probably, honestly, you might go for Dark Lance spam in this meta.
Good, yeah. Dark
I don't know.
Lance
It's not great.
And
Ravagers
are very just like does it or doesn't it work.
Ravagers are kind of not great where they're at right now, but there's just no more combat units to include. And you can't include Harlequins and give them warlord traits and relics, which is what I would love to do.
I do love it.
So I'm not really sure what I would replace them with because I want more combat units. Like I want more Incubi, more Hellions, but I only get 2 Hellions in the patrol with traits. Potentially I'll just take 1 without traits. They're good enough. Maybe at that point, honestly, it's Grotesques.
Fair. Yeah, I think Grotesques are still a pretty good hard-hitting melee unit.
Yeah.
Also in a meta where there's a lot of Space Marines, having Strength 5 AP2 is great into that. Or are they even Strength 6?
What?
Grotesques are they Strength 5 or 6? They wound Space
They are
Marines
whatever
on
my
3s.
opponents tell me they are. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, they wound Space Marines on 3s, and with the ability to reroll wounds, they can also do decent work into TA vehicles.
Yeah, I think that's probably where I would go because they're still really good. Or Kronos and Talos are still all right, but
I like the
Grotesques are
Grotesques.
still really good.
Yeah, I like that offense.
So probably move out of Raiders into Venoms so they can actually hide, and then take out the 2 10-man units and probably just put the rest of those points into Grotesques.
That's fair.
That list still seems pretty good, honestly. The question is, do I keep the Ignores cover?
That's the question.
Yeah, probably.
I thought it was still pretty dang
Still
good on
pretty
the
good.
racks. Yeah.
Take more racks.
It's just a good way to just clear out a bunch of stuff very easily.
The racks are still very good.
Yeah, the racks for their points I thought were amazing.
And against some armies, they're gross. All right, before we head out, we've got welcome Enrico Bertozzi to the War Room Bronze. Glad to have you here.
All right, thank you so much, Enrico. We really appreciate your support. For anyone else who is perhaps curious about joining the War Room, I'll mention that there is a link right below this video that you can click that'll get you a free 3-day trial to the Art of War Room. So you can go see what everything's about, and we've done a lot of updates in the War Room recently, so now's a great time to join it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please make sure that you like, share this video, and subscribe. That'll get you, that'll get you a little notification every time we go live, because we're going live with a lot of content, and there's a lot of 10th edition things to talk about. So thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.